Well, hello there, everybody, and we are ready. Well, at least I am. I don't know if TJ is.
That was sensual. Oh my god.
Well, you
Well,
thought it.
hello.
Well, hello there. How are you doing? They also have me on webcam. Like, oh, how are you doing? But
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I got up. It's pretty early for me because I'm in America. I got up. I got dressed. I could have done this in my pajamas.
yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, so my setup doesn't really work with two webcams at the specific moment. I need is another screen for that. And yeah, well, this happened. I have a beautiful picture of TJ on the screen, so there you go.
I'm
You have to
making
do.
a paper airplane. It's
Yeah.
pretty great. You know what else is great? City League Season 1.
Is
That
it?
was a segue.
Oh, wait. Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Okay,
it
cool.
is.
Yeah, we're gonna go and see the Wolves versus the Rhinos. Interesting, very interesting. Both teams very competitive already into the warm-up, as I have seen already. And well, hopefully they should be ready soon, and then we will hopefully see some amazing Counter-Strike.
Yeah, the Rhinos 2-0, 2 wins, 0 losses. The Wolves, their record isn't nearly as awesome as their logo. They're currently 0-2, despite having the best logo in the league as far as I've seen.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
You
they
can't.
do.
They couldn't bite the other team. I was going for something there. Didn't quite find it.
We are going to start into the game as it doesn't work. Oh, yeah, this does. Never mind. My setups was a little bit weird. Some volume of the game, and then we should get right into this as we're going into the 9th round. The map will be overpass, and let's see who will take up the CT side, as that's the most favorite side here on overpass.
I always really, there's something relaxing about this round, isn't there? It's just like 5 men, their sweaty bodies pressing up against each other.
Stabbing each other in the back.
That's not as relaxing. Rhinos win the 9th round, presumably will stay on the CT side.
Yeah.
They have choice.
Very important choice. There we go. Choice has been made. The Rhinos will stay on the T side. The Wolves have to do it with the T side. Of course, overpass, a very momentable map. You can go for rushes on each side of the map, but the rotation is very fast on both sides. So you need to be very strict on your flashes, on your smokes. Then get into a bomb site and make sure you hold that bomb site for 40 seconds until the bomb goes off.
I always really like Overpass because of the amount. It's one of the later designed maps in Counter-Strike. Means that there's a lot of these set strategies. They built room for people to discover and execute. They just gave a whole bunch of open skybox space and said, throw smokes, I don't know. And oh boy, have people done that. You have these complete beautiful set executes from one side of the map to the other, and Overpass for a coordinated team is beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. But let's see if they actually go for it, as we only see one flash in a smoke picked up on the T side. And on the Rhino side, we have one player with a kit and a smoke. The rest of all the players going for armor, so it looks like that the Wolves are going straight for B, and they're not looking like they will stop.
Does have the hold, but he's already knocked down to 18 HP. That was barely over the walls. It will find 2.
Found more as they struggle to get into the site. It will be trained into it, but 3 versus 2. Find this frag on mid. Almost misses it. Gets a tag with Poplin, and that is 2 versus 2, where they need to get into the site and plant this one really fast. Otherwise,
Presence is just sitting up there and raining down the shots, but it's TG2 finds the opener as they cross to the site. Just 1 remaining in Parkland.
Parkland needs to go and clutch this 1 versus 2, 1 minute on a clock, and well, you can just wait, see if they will go for a 1-by-1 peek, but it looks like they want to go together as he has been spotted out, and now he needs to go fast and get these kills, but Tice is way too fast and way too quick, and is able to get that crisp headshot in. We have already seen one player disconnected from the server, as I don't know what's happening. It's tactical, never mind.
Presumably rage at my pronunciation, which I should specify once again. You're in charge of the pronunciations. I'm just going to follow as best I can with my limited mouth noises.
Well, you telling me to do that, but then you saying that to a dyslexic. So, yeah.
Oh my god, are you dyslexic too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this cast is screwed. We're both dyslexic.
Well, Rip. Sorry, City League. There goes your money to the drain. Well,
call it off. It's over.
It's over. Well, if we cannot pronounce a name, we will just call him Ben. Ben is a beautiful name.
It is. You know what else is beautiful?
Well, who?
All those NP9s getting picked up over on the Rhinos.
Yeah.
I really like to see SMGs come out like this. Oftentimes in kind of amateur level play, you see teams just go right into as many rifles as they can because they're terrified of buy-ups. Here, the Rhinos feel content that they can buy the MP9s, the cheapest SMG CP side, and scrape themselves their way in with extra money, a big bank.
They should be able to do it. Like, if they look at the pistols, the Wolves need to get really into the momentum, really get into the face of the Rhinos and hit those 1-deeks. Otherwise, it looks like the Rhinos have a good full position. That early smoke will force some players away that trying to go early aggression on too short.
He's really far forward there, actually. I'm not quite sure. You can see the damage already coming through as the pressure around that corner of construction was completely unresponsive to. Wolves found nothing, and the man leaned out and tagged up Parkland down to 22 HP.
I think that's even more of the NA Nate that they throw. Yes, I'm calling you out for being from North America. Of Nates that not being thrown good.
Yeah, you can't shame me. There's those MP9s finally finding value. Demon will push ever further forward. That's 2. Make it 3 to the team as they clean up everyone clustered together near the connector.
Well, we're not losing a single player, so it works out pretty easily. And the Wolves, they couldn't get a plant, so that also doesn't mean they well, just do for an eco. They will not be able to buy into this. And the Rhinos could be seen getting a 3-0 with maybe even some more money into this bank. So already grinded up a little bit as some aggression comes in. Tice getting the first one, goes for the second. Is hesitant and gets the second as well. Just falls back and gets support of his teammate.
Slick movement there from Tice. He gets up on the trash bin and just leans out, narrowly eking out more. He'll have to back off with only 19 HP.
Oh yeah, he has the M4 as well. If they're able to find him, they have a good gun to get into a safe. But they're all stacked up towards long, and well, trades coming in, but it's still in favor for the Rhinos. Tice has been low, but already a push coming in from long and from toilets as 2 players clean it up and take the 3rd round for the Rhinos.
The only player that goes down there had an MP9. There's little risk to the Rhinos, and could rotate to put the MP9 player in a close range position. Also, they don't have an AWP coming through. They've got everything.
Well, they didn't go for the bonus round, which I probably presumed they would go for it, as the Wolves didn't get any plans going, as they wouldn't be able to force into really heavy utility, but already AWP doing a lot of work and getting the first kill, and well, that means the Rhinos can go a little bit back and chillax for just a moment.
They've got smokes to work their way up on the Wolves side, but they're not. It's a half-hearted effort. They smoke out the initial peak and then make no further effort to sell this A-side pressure.
Well, both teams really looking for a frag, but Tice just speaks in and finds the first frag. Now Parkling needs to find a second as well, but he is not able to. As 2 players are left alive, and they need to do it.
This is what I was talking about with selling the A-side pressure. I know there's an AWP, but because they're playing a little bit passive stock here, in the playgrounds, everyone has died and they've gained no ground for it. And unfortunately, the Wolves, I think that's going to be the end of the round for you. The best they can hope for here is just saving these 2 AKs, I think.
Yeah, they have also a lot of utility still with it. 2 flashes, smoke, and a Molotov. If they save this AK, then get the other people with some little bit more utility. They're actually going.
Gonna be a spicy push with only 29 seconds on the clock. They're both blind. They're both slaughtered. Oh, mate, we 2 will fall.
Well, the Wolves making a very drastic decision to just go with only 25 seconds on the clock going into the B-bomb site, getting full flash and getting fully demolished. Well, now they're on another eco, and it looks like that Rhinos can make their 5th round without any pressure from the T's.
Yeah, there won't be any money left in the bank after that buy-up from the Wolves. Why we were both kind of falling from that side, so they've got pistols and them.
Already a lot of aggression though, both sides. They want to see who gets the first frag. Well,
Red moment is really powerful. Like a very aggressive position when you know your opponent is ecoing, you know they have a pistol for him, you shouldn't be here and that's why.
Attacks on both sides coming in, and well, both teams are now playing it passively. See if they can get a first frag towards B. The bomb is making its way back towards the middle, and it looks like they maybe want to go for a little split towards A, and then maybe get a guy off guard, get his gun, and make their way towards the site. But I think the CT's already noticed that they want to go for A, and they're putting up a rotation.
Yeah. Will be leading the way, charging into the bomb site. There is already defenders on several sides. They need these people to headshots. Tice, though, will shut down 2 as they enter the site. Presence has the third.
Beautiful shot. Will maybe get more now. It's the AWP to finish it off. And it's on to 0. The Wolves getting a lot of tags, but not kills. And, well, you need kills to win rounds, so...
I call rounds like that pistol upgrade round, because the Wolves bought the Rhinos upgraded pistols across the board, and now none of them have to use the USP anymore.
Yeah, okay. I will give you that. I will give you that. I will give it that. It's fine. It's fine. As the AWP goes very aggressive, and first one again gets the pick, and again the Wolves are not getting a trade frag instantly, and this is maybe disastrous from them. They're not even taking any mid control or really map control overall, as they're really playing passive, and the Rhinos could do even push up short and get more control of water, or long if they wanted to. Now it will be another stalemate, as the Rhinos have the first frag, and they just want to bait in the Wolves to get to sway.
The Rhinos have played that AWP very aggressive twice now. And it's fun to do it like that, because you can instantly find a pick, be in an unexpected location, but it should be punishable. You should be able to figure out where your opponent is likely to be ready for that aggression. Wolves, unfortunately, because of how slowly they're moving at the beginning of these rounds, they're giving time for that ult to get in silly locations, find early picks.
Yeah, Tyson in a very good position to take down 2. If they peek 1 by 1, he can take them both down, and he does for it, but he doesn't get miff, and now... Well, 2 versus 4. Rotation already coming in. Bomb still towards short. One player is holding quite connected as presence, and well, I think the T's are still waiting, but they've already been taken down, and that's a bomb dropped as well. Now it's the only one left side. Tiger. Well, he has to go and save the AWP maybe, but he has been heard running by our boy Presence, and he will go maybe for the hunt.
Presence, perhaps sensing the presence of Tiger, will be left hiding in a playground, surrounded by slides and the amusement of children.
Well, he hears them, but doesn't really engage any of them. He wants to save this up, doesn't want any chance, but look at the money of the CTs. Thijs has a lot of money, only died once. His team is already really good in the bank, and now the Wolves able to buy back into this, but they need to be a little bit scared of the Rhinos bank, as, well, they're building up and building up.
You haven't been punishing the aggression from the one-up. Thijs says, I'll pick up a second. And look, already, that was a sick headshot. He boosts up again, same position he got that rifle 2K from earlier in the game. This time with an AWP, he finds the tiniest pixel, and they find a second pick with the double AWP.
Yeah, well, 2 picks already picked up, double up, as you said. And now, well, Myth has picked up the AWP, and he needs to maybe try and do something, get an opening frag towards either of the side, get the support of his teammates. What I just want to see of the Wolves is maybe not even go for that early aggression, just hold passively in the beginning, then just pop flash every single setup you have.
Well,
yeah, but they just...
no, I get what you're saying. If they were running, if they're going to play this passively, play it all the way passively, be careful, use your utility. But they're doing like a middle ground where some of their players are running out with no utility, playing very aggressive and getting shut down by silly angles. And then some of their players are playing this really slowly and using utility, and that leads to neither side really having success.
Well, not a clean round by the Rhinos, and, well, Wolves not really here on the server.
By the way, double AWP.
Yes. So what? It works.
That was the end of the sentence.
Yeah, okay, well, fair enough.
Sick.
Yeah, double AWP works every single time in Overpass. It's a perfect map to work for it, as you can put 1 on B and 1 on A. You have one really strong anchor point to hold on the side, at least able to trade frag as well. And now a pistol rush coming in towards mid. AWP on Thijs will fall back a little bit, and he will be on contact.
You say rush.
Well, they try to rush it, but then they hear Thijs with the scope, and they're like, eh, let's not do it.
It was like a pistol. Well, the result of it is you don't have the benefit of that group of pistols all day long. Finally, block headshot comes through. The rest of the group has been cleaned up, and it's all down to a deagle on Nature.
Yeah, Matcha has to go and do it. Well, Deagle's shots all the way. It's possible. The dream is there, but he has already been found. Take down to 20, and Presence is there with a jumping shot, taking him down. The Rhinos are just way too good for the Wolves, maybe. It's just like nature. Rhino would crush a wolf.
I hadn't really thought about that, but you're right. Rhinos are terrifying, so...
They are.
Yeah,
When they're charging towards you, you should be scared. And the wolves are running.
I've never had a rhino charge towards me before.
Well, it's a really good experience. Well, double up now, working in the way of the wolves. As Ty is already setting up with his AWP, he's able to find the first one now. The nades coming in towards the B-bomb site. We've not seen that before of the wolves, and hopefully it works for them. But Ty's getting the second kill. Jaga says it, but he has a reply. Already kills coming in the way of the Rhinos, and only Tyga left alive. He finds the first one, gets the second as well. Needs to get the third on Present, but he's picking the bomb, and he doesn't have much health. He spots him.
Presence knows exactly where he is, though, and that was a sick nade to open things up. 6 HP remains in an AWP duel. I suppose that doesn't really matter, but there's the plant successful. So Presence again has Tiger locked in. Flashbang won't blind him. Ooh. This nade, actually. He's just picked up a nade. If he kills Tiger with it? Oh, wrong location. Okay.
Ooh, he goes for the ninja fuse, but doesn't really stick it. And Tiger, well, he has to maybe go for it as Presence pushes in, but then he turns around and the bomb is going really fast. He needs to get on it really quickly, but he lost it. What is this? What am I looking at? And now he gets him in the end, but does he have time though? That's the question.
Maybe?
No, he doesn't.
No!
Well,
that was a 1v1. That is exactly how I wanted that 1v1 to play out.
He had the perfect position. Presence could be able to take him down, but it didn't work. And, well, just the timing on shot. And then, well, losing the bomb as well, midway on your own smoke. Well, yeah, that's things that should not have been happening. But, well, it happened, and the Wolves getting their first round from it as they will go putting a lot of players in towards B. And, well, Presence is actually going for it, getting 2. And, well, it says, well, maybe lost it. Well,
he's upset after last round.
Yeah, he's mad.
He wants to play very aggressive.
He shows his hand. He's like, well, I lost that 1v1, but let me show you this push. Getting 2 kills, and now I'm going towards long, getting a very, very weird off angle. And a goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
And you can see what's happened repeatedly. The second the Wolves receive pressure, full power back. Presence again has the flank. It's 3 kills on the round for him before he's finally shut down by Tiger. Only 2 players remain. The Wolf pack looking awfully thin.
It is very, very thin. They also have a utility and a nade to work with. They need to find the headshots to get in towards the site. And the AWP is a body shot, as it's a one-hit kill, of course. And Tiger has a good position, getting the first kill, but now the CT AWP is way too fast. As both AWPs are on the A side, holding it down very firmly. Well, match it. He needs to be the one maybe to save, or really clutch this in 30 seconds.
Nope. Again, it's a question of map control for me. The Rhinos repeatedly are pressing forward, constantly finding angles. You could see that connector push come through. The second they find out that the vast majority of the Wolves side are over at B, then instantly you can see Presence say, oh, well, what does that mean for A? Let me push forward there, challenge close to spawn. And they're rewarded with more kills for that. The Wolves need to be holding those positions, and they're not gaining the map control to even know that those positions need to be held.
Yeah, well, they will be pushed now, as all the kills going the way of Ava. And, well, it takes down 3. 2 players left alive. And the bomb is down, and he will go for the fourth. Will he get the ace, though? This match is the one left alive. Deagle in hand, and he is not really paying any attention here. All the steps of every player, and Ava gets the ace. The eco ace. But it's an ace.
Hey! I would still be shouting about that, even if it was an eco ace. You earned that. Well done.
Good job. We're proud of you.
I've got a sticker. It's in the shape of a star, and it's got your name on it, basically.
And it says MVP. There you go. Well,
No, it says evasive because it has his name on it.
alright. It's fine, okay.
Full connector pressure coming through. Presence falls back. The A side will be under threat with 5 players gaining pressure. The only question is, will they stay here this time, or will we see another reset and slow down if the Wolves are challenged?
Well, if we look at the utility of the T's, they're not pretty. They only have 2 flashes made and a Molotov to work with, and well, that makes it 1 flash to work with to really get in towards the site. There's also 1 player as a Mac 10, 3 players taking and 1 player on a Scout, and that's also not the perfect guns you want to work with. Presence already find the first kill, and well, again, Wolves just playing way too slow and way too passive to finding these kills.
Yeah. A side of the map. No, goes finally lose some of its defenders. Presence goes down to a sick headshot from Parkland. The only defender left is North, but it's deeply entrenched, and the sound of it ringing out seems to have slowed down the Wolves again.
Gets 1. Well, Matchet has a reply, has to find the first one, also knows where the second one is, but runs back in towards Molotov and gets tagged to 43. Evasive is already in the back, and he gets a triple straight on if he can. He gets 2. And needs to go for the reload, but attacker's already come in, and he gets support of his teammate. Makes it 11-1 for the Rhinos. Well, okay. I think Thijs was kind of disrespected somewhere. I think it was TeamSpeak or something. He's like, what did you say about me? What did you do? Oh, there you go.
Okay. Crazy thought, Wolves. You get a pick over towards the A side. It's a sick pick. Immediately double down. Don't get a pick and then go, oh, we got a pick, let's stop. Now you're on pistols again, and you're just going to have to run through a play. And it's one of those fancy new methods called evasive.
Evasive on fire as he is getting his 4th or 3rd round. And well, there you go. Oh, that's 4th, never mind. I can't count. There you go. But, well, Wolves back on a bye. And, well, if they lose this, it should be the last perfect bye. And, well, the Rhinos are just looking way too good.
Yeah, I mean, the Wolves, I would say it's not even Rhinos not making mistakes. They're slipping up. They're taking silly pushes and ending up in bad positions, but the Wolves are repeatedly not punishing things like that. Nice quick peek again.
Quick peek perfectly executed. Well, Tiaga now with the reply is able to find a frag back and bringing it back to a 4 versus 4. And now the Wolves have some more room to breathe with, but still, Rhinos have way more rounds, so they're way more confident to push in towards these T's. Let's see if the Wolves have something up their sleeve.
Flash out towards the B side. Unfortunately, the 2 defenders are well and truly entrenched. Evasive and Presence both playing the site. Evasive closer up, ready smoking both angles. And the Wolves, you have 50 seconds to play with. Wouldn't be waiting till the smoke's faded. It'll be awfully late at that time, surely. Here come the nades.
Evasive in a very good position. He can take down the AWP, and he does. And goes back as Presence gets 1 kill as well. The smoke is not in their favor. And Presence with the no-scope is able to do it now. It's only Myth left alive. He needs to get Evasive, and he does. And now 3 more players, but Thijs
He
from the back.
almost just hit a 360 no-scope wallbang! Put that in your Black Ops 4 show reel.
Oh, my goat if he
Sorry.
didn't show it, but fair enough. Lucky.
He did a 360 off the box in the middle of the side and went for a no-scope, and he was bang on.
Well, luckily you are very happy about it. Because we are in the CSGO community don't like 360 no-scope. It's bad.
Oh,
It's
that
because
is a lot.
it goes back to the Call of Duty age, and Call of Duty age are for 12-year-old kids.
No, that's Fortnite now. This
well,
year's
that's
Call of Duty is going to be full of incredibly mature players.
Of course,
Here's
that will
the
that will
up the
happen
stairs.
somewhere.
Zeiss just needs to back off. Zeiss, there's no constant or no vowels in his name. Cut me some slack. Zeiss will kill Park.
Later good, almost getting a second flick. He goes to the third. He does get the second kill, and then it ends with 14-1. As the Rhinos have 14 kills, and the Wolves only have 1.
Damon getting a nice 2K playing both sides of Optimus Prime, which is my favourite call-out. 14-1 is the scoreline as we go into the side swap at half-time. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but this is looking like a game in the bag for the Rhinos. It is their match to lose.
Yep, well, if you look at the scoreboard, we also have one player that doesn't have any kills. Furia is not able to get any kills, so Match only has 1, Sparkling 3, Myth 5, and Taiga has 7, and well, those 7 kills were most important kills of the Wolves. So yeah.
Taiga actually is the only player on the Wolves that isn't, or Ties is the only player on the. Sorry, yes, Taiga is the only player on the Wolves who isn't tagged up as a member of the Wolves. He's like, I'm not with these guys.
Leave me alone. He just removed this mark. He was like, I'm shit him out, and now, well, he needs to prove himself maybe on the CT side. That's well,
Parkland
knows.
has a long-range hold. This is where this USPS should really pay off, but he's been unable to find the tags, and there's a swarm of blocks headed his way. Nothing will be found as he's run over.
Oh, full run over coming down the A side as the kills going all the way of Tice, getting 2 beautiful headshots, and they're just gonna run through. Bomb will be planted, and now they're also getting in the back. Tiger will go down, and well, there goes Myth, and it's over and done with, and it's match point for Rhinos.
Match point immediately after a 1 pistol round. This is a rough draw for the Wolves. You just have to buy up. See what you can get with pistols of some kind. There will be Deagles, 5.7s, CZs, nothing more.
Hopefully, well, did Parkland buy? Yes, he did, but he could also invest in another pistol. He didn't, but as the rush already coming in from the right on the bomb site, and Tice again opening with 2, making it
1 HP.
Yeah, 1 HP, 1 HP hero. Come on, man, it's gone. Vase is also able to get 1.
Hiding in the corner, and that's the right call. Parkland will find 1. Diamond clears the angle, or should have if they were communicating. Yep. Well done.
Oh, that's it. Last one alive. Deagle in hand will be found, and it will be 16-1. Rhinos making it extremely easy for them.
One more map to go. How do you change things up if you're the Wolves?
Clear your head, because this is mentally very heavy. Like, this is losing 60-1. It's like if you're like, if it's close rounds, then it's even worse. It's like okay, we still got it. It's not just not our map. We can get it back into a better map. But for them now, they're not even getting like close rounds. There was only 1 close round, and that one they won. The rest of the rounds were like they lost everybody against like killing maybe 1 player or 2. That's it.
Yeah. So, take a moment. Reset your brain good. You have what? A 10-minute break to do so?
Yes, they do.
Well, that sounds like a segue, Blaze. Because do we have a 10-minute break as well?
Well, do you want a 10-minute break? That's the question.
I need more tea. My voice is a little rough.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. DJ will get his tea. I will get some more water, and then we'll be right back. And hopefully, the Wolves can bring it back on the game on Nuke.
feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh, they say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Burning down the walls, we let the monsters in. And now we're burning down the halls. No, we can't let them win. There's an evil inside. Just look and wait down below. And if I can't hold my breath, then I'm bound to become hollow. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? Then I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Hey! But I put out that torch. But I put out that torch. So now can you tell me when you want to be in time? There's a million different places and a million different heights. I'll climb the tallest of the mountains, the highest place I find.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm back. My name is Blaze.
You want cities. You like League of Legends. But you also want cities to play League of Legends. Well, I don't have, but I have a Counter-Strike league called City League, GG. And we're broadcasting it live on Twitch.
Are we actually?
Yes!
How does that work?
Do you remember, what was it, Tag It? All those, like, weird streaming services that would, like, pick up their own exclusively. God, those were all awful.
Yeah, everybody was trying to get on that hype, but, well, at least we have one to prevail, and now we all have the City League. As we're getting into the second map of the Rhinos versus the Wolves, as the Rhinos destroy the Wolves until it's over fast, 16-1, and now on Nuke, as we have the knife round, the stabby round. As everybody tries to stab each other into
He's
the
running
back.
through the vent! Zeiss just, like, disengaged from the battle, ran through a vent, came out the other side, and is stalling for time.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
nice,
Tyze is standing on a rooftop playing tactical Assassin's Creed.
well, he's
What am I
trying.
watching?
I have no idea. As we say in the Netherlands, waar kijk ik naar? That is basically the translation of what am I looking at? But, well, they found
He's
time.
got an opportunity. His friend bought him a lot of low HP players. He can't do this. He knows his teammate. Oh no! 3 HP. What?
Well,
That was the single most tactical knife round I've ever watched.
this became very interesting really quickly. But the Wolves able to, just in the nick of time, able to get that knife round. And then we'll get up the CT side here on Nuke. Of course, CT side being more favored on Nuke, but it has been more equally favored when the map has been chased. Overall, as I still remember the old days of 1.6 Nuke, which was heavily favored. Well, here we go.
Early release of Counter-Strike when Nuke was first out, like for 2013 Counter-Strike competitive play on Nuke. Now that was something. Whoever got CT won the game.
Anyway, but basically, if you got the first three rounds, this was the best thing you ever had as a T. But, well, let's see if the
3
Rhinos
rounds
can do
is
that.
Considered you won. Yeah.
Well, if the Rhinos can do that, maybe they can win the round as they pick up 2 smokes and 3 flashes. Saiga gets a little bit spotted there by Presence, but it doesn't look like they will go for anything, as it looks like the Rhinos want to do for an A setup. Rush out towards the A site.
Watch Miss close up against this door for the Wolves. As the smoke comes through, he should know it's coming, and he's able to peek out through the smoke, get one. Presence still playing through that door, will go down as well. This is a complete lockdown on the site for the Wolves. There's only one frag in response, and it too is quickly cleaned up. The Rhinos are obliterated.
Yeah, well, Wolves not getting... Well, they're getting in a good third position. Well, it was a little bit hesitation on which position they should have taken, but then the kills go in their favor. Then they get in towards the faces, getting kills more and more, only getting one trader, and it brings it up perfectly. And Parkline is like, well, they're already calling me a noob. Why shouldn't I get the Pro 90 as well?
Do you think they have a rule that nobody on their team can use the same gun as another?
Maybe. I think it is. But, well, the rush going in towards Ramp, able to get 2 kills on the side. Well, Myth is able to trade that back with his teammate. Tyce is pushing through 30 HP on him. Bomb could be planted safely as all the players are making their way towards Ramp. And that, well,
This is far too messy already. The Rhinos have earned themselves more than enough. Even if they lose at this point, bomb plants and 2 kills is a victory.
is a very good victory, and if they even could get more pumping, it's still 20 HP. Players are all very tanked up, and Presence in a very good position, able to take down Parkland, and then Tice finds also a second, and now only Myth left alive, and he only has a pistol as he didn't upgrade anything. Oh, and there we go, the Rhinos pick it up.
Go back to Fortnite! Sorry.
Some aggression from
Not that mess.
TJ, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
Not that mess? Thought it was that mess.
Maybe I
So,
don't know. It's a little bit uncalled for the players. They're trying their best to play competitive Counter-Strike on a decent level, and then you tell them to go back to Fortnite. Like, does that make you
It
feel
was
good if they
only
tell
a
you that?
meme. I'm sorry.
I just need to call out for that.
That sight hold, though, on the B side was super good. And I loved it from the Rhinos. They had such good positioning in order to hold Myth. Not going to work out for you peeking that corner against a farmer.
Well, now, as they couldn't upgrade anything, so the Wolves only Tiger in a decent armor, but he's been taken down by Presence in the well now. A lot of control by Rhinos. There's a D-goal on Metchet. He's taking up one player, but one will be planted, and the positions has been taken by the Rhinos, and they can just play it out perfectly and not give anything away.
Rotate down to the B site as best you can, but it's been held beautifully. Again, Rhinos just know how to cover each of the angles. They have set sight holds. I really do like them.
They're a lovely Rhino. A little bit aggressive Rhino, but also a very huggable Rhino.
Well, nature will hug the Rhino, which sounds rather euphemistic, and it's 2-1 to the Rhinos. The Wolves will or should have a bye this round, right?
If they do so, they really risking a lot now. If they do now, they're going for it. They have an AWP, but the utility is not even there. Jagger goes for a swag 7 as well, and I think he has
like
swag. But well, let's see if
I thought
he
it
can
was
use it
going
as
to be
well.
like upgraded pistols. I didn't expect all this.
Well, it was a good gamble, and it paid off. You said it happened, and now they need to get the frags as they go for the first engagement. As Myth has been tagged, but a kill's going in the way of the Wolves. As well, already 2 players making his way towards Secret. Now more. As well, spray through the smoke. The challenge comes here to kinda kill that, but it hasn't been found yet. As the B side will be conquered very soon, but Barkley from behind is able to take down one, and that's one more. But there he is in a very good position, and he is able to take down Tiger. And well, Presence will take down the bomb. There will be 1 minute on the clock. Now 40. Bomb ticking away.
He drops down into the vents and is greeted by 2 people standing there awaiting him. Markland can't quite land that shot either, so it's now 2-on-3 for the retake. Consider saving. Your AWP's still up. Myth should just be running.
Yeah, Myth should be running. He should be running towards Africa to save an AWP, because the Rhinos will charge towards him. And well, I think they're already. Well, Rhinos live in Africa. He should run towards. Yeah, he should run to Canada.
Yeah.
Run towards Canada. I've never seen a Rhino there, so. Well, he will be taken down.
Never seen a Rhino, so logically, Rhinos don't exist.
Is that really? Is that NA logic? What? Are you kidding me? I've never seen no. It's like yeah, okay, yeah. I've never seen a monkey, so yeah. It's like monkeys don't exist. Like what?
Of course.
Like I've never seen a teacup, so teacups don't exist. Like what?
Yeah, but I've seen both a teacup and a monkey. Next thing you're gonna tell me the world is round. Come on, we've all moved past that idea.
City League, can I change my co-cast?
3-1, the lead for the Rhinos in the City League. Already again pressing against Nico. A-side will be the target.
He's doing a lot of attack towards Presence, but he's not able to get the kills. Well, standard setup going basically in the middle and able to take down 2 kills. So Match is able to straight back into it as the A-side will be demolished. Demon gets 1. Ties planting the bomb, will be spotted out and taken down by Chaga, and then, well, 1 minute on the clock as Magic will be peeking in, but Presence is there way too good and way too fast, as now 3 people has the position of Chaga. Nate comes in, takes him down, and, well, Rhinos making it look so easy.
Walked into the doorway for a 5-yard penalty. Trying to make American football jokes now.
If you're trying to make American football reference towards a lot of European viewers that have never really understand any of the rules of American football.
No, it's secret. I'm English. I just live in a bit, so like, I don't really get American football either. To be
Okay,
honest.
well, you should. Like, how do you get your green card?
Ooh. Nicely done from the both of them. It was a long hold, and the second the Rhinos walked into that hallway, they were Molotoved and shut down.
Taken down to the ground. The Rhinos now a little bit under pressure, but well, looks like they want to trade it back into this as they play towards outside. The bomb is going there as well, and they could make any decisions on maybe going wrap around on outside, go towards Heaven, or make the way in towards Secret and going towards B. But it looks like they will go for a wraparound.
The smoke from the Wolves indicates they don't know the Rhinos are flanked all the way around them. Myth now gets an inkling, but Ties has already found one. There's the wide peak. He'll get this second. And things look hard for Parkland. He does get bombed down. The instant flank has come through from the ladder. And this looks over. It's all on Tiger. He's got to reclaim control of Heaven with an AWP.
Tiger actually wants to go for this, and he needs to get an incredible shot. The first one goes for the no-scope, and, well, gets tagged to 12 HP. Well, he
Did you
now...
really just go for an on-ladder no-scope, Tiger?
Well, if he got it, he will be reclaimed a god, and he will be on the front page of Reddit.
Well, I admire his optimism, if nothing else. For the second round in a row, Wolves, you have an orb. Save it. Keep it safe.
And don't stay here, because when the bomb blows, you will die.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I
Yes,
think
it
he's
will.
too close.
Yeah, he's way too close
Oh,
to the
can
bomb
he
site.
jump off?
No, he
See,
can't.
he-
Oh, no! What am I looking at? Please give up.
I thought I was the toxic one.
Well, you have an AWP. First of all, you take the first position you want to save. It's a
Welcome
very
to City League.
yeah. Welcome to City League. Very good expression. Well, here we go. There's another eco has to do it for the Wolves. Because, well, Myth will try and do something, but it doesn't work. Still comes in, but already the Rhinos making the way towards the A-bomb site, claiming it of their own, and well, Parkland is the one left alive, and let's see.
From Heaven with
Let's-
a Mag 7.
It's a perfect angle for a Max 7. Don't you know this meta?
Someone's a bit tilted, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he is. But Parkland, Deagle Meister, has to go and do it. Find the first one, and that was just unlucky. He didn't like the other guy's hacking, so yeah, that's why he missed his
He
shot.
ducked.
He ducked his hacks, man. That's an instant duck hack.
Really seizing control of the moment. Get it? Because you press the control key
Yeah,
to duck.
I get you. The puns are real.
Pretty proud of that one. The Wolves, 3 stacking the ramp. I wonder if they're right.
Or sorry, the Rhinos rather, will be pushing.
Both kills already picked up. As well, one player just rushes in towards main, peeks up Heaven, gets the kill pretty easily. Match it straight back into this. Myth also getting one, but presence is there. Take down Myth. Bomb has been dropped, but they still need to clear sight as they expect players to be there. Well, both players are outside as Clint comes from behind the wrong ramp, and one player still waiting. See if anyone would peek him from Heaven or Hell.
Parkland's got the flank, so theoretically Major can just sit tight and wait. Unfortunately, his teammate was actually just bait, and he's gone now.
Well, let's see if Match is able to save this correctly. And, well, if he is able to kill himself with 66
Stay
HP...
away from tall buildings.
And he has his own Molotov. Throw your own Molotov and kill yourself. Like, show me how it's done, how it's really done, how you commit...
Wow.
Well, okay, never mind.
Toxic caster, please report.
Major will get shot down nonetheless. Ties runs around the corner and one-taps him for the 7-1 lead.
Well, the 7-1 lead, and, well, the toxicity on the side of the Wolves has been cramping up a little bit as they, as a CT side, able to get more than 1 round. Right now, 9 rounds coming into this match, and pistol buy once again from the Wolves. And maybe a little bit of aggression here from Matcha is able to take down Presence if he's going to do it, but Presence is the angle, will not check the corner. 1 HP, and he does it! Oh, what am I looking at?
And he's finally shut down. He just slides around the corner. An AK, 100 HP and a dream. Ties shuts down the dream.
tramples it with his big rhino paw. Do rhinos have paws? Hoofs.
Yeah, they have horns. Yeah.
Hoofs. Well, they don't walk on the hoofs.
They
feel like that.
they have hoofs, but they also have a horn, like a horn on their nose.
Under their knife?
On their nose, on top of their nose.
Oh. Okay.
Like they ram with it, like they when they.
Well, yeah, I'm
like,
familiar
feel
with how
threatened.
rhinos.
Okay, well, you've never seen a rhino, so like.
I even believe they exist.
Oh really?
I just.
That just changed in like 5 minutes.
Well, you really with your convincing arguments.
I'm very convincing. Well, first frag is well, the convincing frags coming in from rhinos, and well, damn it, oh well, the Molotovs are on fire, but the AWPs as well. The Wolves getting to bring it back.
Poor Parkland had a moment where he looked down and he went, I'm not going to live this, am I? He like looked down, looked around. Yeah. About speaking to the angle, ties just held. Doesn't have side control. That Molotov will come out. They don't know where he is. There's the flick, but it's not enough. Ties crouches Minar. It's just a lag. Tiger's the only player remaining.
Tiger, well, he needs to. He can save this, but the rounds will make it then 9-1, and the Wolves need rounds to really get into this match.
We have yet to see a successful save from the Wolves tonight.
That is true. That is very true.
So, technically, they have a higher rate because they won one round from a player deficit. When they're faced with a player deficit, they have a higher rate of holding on to their weapons, taking fights, than they do saving.
Yes, they do. Well, standard nades coming in for outside as they want to get some outside control. Let's see how the push coming in from the teams will be. Well, the frags are going in the way. Only gets one kill, getting the second as well. As Metro also gets one. And brings it back to a 2 versus 2. As now the players will make their way also to come in here as they're both playing outside. Metro needs to support his teammate as Sparkling is in this corner and he needs to wait. Wait for his
Presence
teammate.
just cleared the angle. They don't know where Parkland is, but it doesn't matter. Presence jumps down. Parkland will be able to find him. There's the AK in hands, and he's got an opportunity. A dream, one shot, one chance. 12 HP. As Damon makes the smart call, disengages and goes for the plant.
Oh, Damon, well, he also has 2 flashes and a Molotov to work with, and he will make his way towards ramp, and that's maybe the better call to do it for, as Parkland has an idea to maybe go for the vans or go for ramp, but it looks like we'll take for vans, and then let's see if he's able to do it with only 12 HP.
Moving a bit slowly from my liking. He's got against that B side quickly.
Does he think it's A?
He doesn't realise.
What?
The side's clear, mate.
Can I leave?
There's no one here.
He saw him walk B.
If the players don't go to the B site within 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
1 HP here survives. Finally a save that the Wolves work with, but yeah. Clap, everybody, clap. Press F to pay respects in chat, please. Because, well, the Wolves are dying, and they're dying round by round by the rhinos that's crushing on their heads.
I'm just getting word of my ear from our statistics team. That is actually a 100% increase in successful saves. Diamond is, by some metric, the most powerful player on the Wolves right now.
Yeah, he is. He's been a god. And we'll also get one. As Parkland and Tiger on the last one alive. Parkland doesn't have a headset on and will be taken down.
I love how you went from don't insult the players to full toxic within only a few rounds.
Well, okay, an overpass. If it's just not your map, I can understand that. But now you're on nuke, heavily favored for CT, and you only have 1 round when you're playing now the 12th round. You only have 1. Then something is wrong, or your communication, or you're just not on the level on the rhinos. They're just in a way different level.
Tiger's got one, but he'll run round the corner, knife out, and get shot down. What I'm noticing, well, first off, there's some silly decisions being made by the Wolves that I really do just put down to them obviously being tilted through the stratosphere at this point.
Yep.
Because just like standing in heaven with a Mag 7 equipped, it's not
smart decisions being made. And I get how that happens if you're just tilted.
I mean, look at the
So,
buy now. They're not even
After
communicating.
this game, if you've made it this far into the VOD, first off, congratulations, you've got a high tolerance for abuse. Second off, after this game, go back and look at your map positioning specifically. Because what the Rhinos are repeatedly doing is just out-team playing you. They're not necessarily winning the aim battles, but they repeatedly are able to take better aim battles because they have better map control and better positioning on the map as a team.
I couldn't have said it better. Are you a CSGO god as present is as well as he just bounces off the box and gets the frag, sees the second one texted through the fence, but then one is behind, gets texted 28, and then Tiger is there to finish him off, and AWP laying on the ground to be able to pick it up, but well, frags going in the way for the Rhinos as well. 2 versus 2 now, and is the Wolves able to make their second round happen?
There's the plant coming through. Tiger needs to land the shot. I think he gets the glitch though where you firing it on scopes. And he doesn't find it. There's the leg. No kill found. 1 HP on Fuya. He could be shut down at any moment. 1 HP also on Zai's. There's the bomb stick coming through. It's all on Zai's. He's got 1 and he's finally shut down. There is time for the defuse.
Well, Wolves
Second
getting
round. 2 on the board for the Wolves.
Wolves getting their second, and well, again, yeah, that.
Go Wolves!
We have a true strong supporter, ladies and gentlemen. TJ is buying a jersey of the Wolves. He is will get his
that
flag.
T-shirt. You know that T-shirt of the wolf howling at the moon?
Yeah,
I'm buying one.
nice. Good job.
Just to support the Wolves.
$10 on eBay. There you go.
$15. It's absurd.
Rip off.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
well, it's also a rip off as Wolves are giving again 1 kill away as he takes down 2. Tiger is there to retrade that match as well, but the kills going in the way from the Rhinos very quickly. There's now only Tiger is left alive, and he needs to
he's
go
got bomb.
and clutch it.
Tiger, I believe he's got bomb control at an awful long range. There's the headshot through the smoke. And the peek into the site. He'll drop down. Only ties remains. A 1v1 for the 3rd round to the Wolves, but he misses the off shot. Ties with some good movement around the wall will be able to claim a narrow victory, but that was nuts. Tiger, by the way, is not to blame. The man has some CS in his blood.
Yeah, he is really trying for the Wolves to really stay on to this match, but, well, then you drop down from a ladder with 12 HP and you just drop to your death and not able to save an AWP. It makes me cringe. But, well, they're trying to push in towards outside, not getting 1 single kill, and, well, both players are, I think, they're not even in their comfort zone and not even on their computers. They're just getting demolished.
You should be forced to use it. The Rhinos just took complete outside control without using any smokes. I think maybe 1 flash. You should, that's a bad sign, and it's a sign of the fact that the Rhinos have lost all respect for your ability to hold different parts of the map. They should be forced to spend smokes to stop you from standing in weird angles, but they feel like they know where you're going to be, and they furthermore know you're not going to be holding defensive angles.
Well, 2-13. The Rhinos just showing true dominance. It's the Dutch force. It's the Dutch blood that's going towards their veins. I'm always supporting every single Dutch team.
Vikings.
Doesn't matter.
Terrifying.
It's the Rhinos showing true potential and true skill. Now, we're gonna take a look at the pistol round on the second half. Maybe the Wolves can bring into once the pistol round some aggression, some flair, some play, some kills, and maybe even a round.
So toxic. Double outside control. Rhinos flying it at range with the USPS, and Tiger needs to get close. Wants to let him block, but he's just taking the fight at spam, and he's made it with 1 HP narrowly. Down the connector. Unfortunately, the same can't be sent for their bomb. Vuya has it. He's still back over on roof.
Yeah, needs to make his way towards the bomb site, as well the other players are in a position to really training towards something. He's already getting killed. Ty's getting another one on Parklin. Here now, well, he needs to make his way towards something and really get a
He
kill.
just ditched the guy on roof. There was a guy on roof, and just as he came up, he just slipped down. He's playing a Batman game, and I think maybe he's got control of the site. He's just been spotted by Tides, but he's sticking the blood, and he'll not quite get it off.
Well, the Rhinos 14-2. 2 more rounds. They'll make them another map towards their insanely score. And then, if they win this with 16-2, then the Wolves, overall, over the 2 maps, only got 3 rounds.
That's more rounds won than they have losses in the season. Fun statistic. Also as a fun statistic, it's called M4 from Heaven. He's finally taken out by a Bison, because that's where this game's at. Mate almost finds his second. It's all on video with the 10 on side.
Well, then we're taking down match point for the Rhinos. The Rhinos just crushing.
Buy
the
more
Wolves.
Bisons.
Yeah, buy more Bisons. Works every single time. If you do that, it's like shooting. If you're facing someone with a machine gun towards you and you pick up like one of those BB guns, and you're like, I will kill you with this BB gun. Like before you killed him with a BB gun, he have shot you through the head with 3 clicks before that. That's Sai showing, getting 2 amazing kills. So yeah, he's able to trade back into this with a deagle spray, as he's not able to deagle properly. Yes, I'm very toxic, I'm sorry.
Tiger will go down, as does the bomb carrier, as does Major. And there you have it, 16-2. The final scoreline in favour of the Rhinos.
Yeah, well, what would you say, just in a few words, about this whole, like those last 2 maps? How did the Wolves play and how did the Rhinos play?
For the Rhinos, I would worry a bit sometimes. I know that was an easy victory. I would worry a bit sometimes. They definitely seemed to get a little bit overconfident. And some of their site takes got very, very sloppy. You saw very little utility being used. Yes, you didn't need to use it because that was a game you were winning dominantly and you tilted your opponents. But don't let that get to your head because better teams will use that against you. For the Wolves, go back to the drawing board and do 2 things. One, work on what if I don't know if you have a coach, probably not, but get somebody in the team, and I'm serious about this. Designate Jeff. It's your job to sit there and keep us all in the game, because it's obvious map 1 they got tilted and they never sorted that out. You need to keep your heads in the game if you're going to play at a competitive level. Second off, work quite a bit, I think, on map control and map rotation. Figure out where every point in the map is, how you're holding it, how you're gaining control, how you're communicating that control. Because there was a lot of, I don't know if overlapping control is the right word, where they're all holding the same angle, and therefore they lost every other side of the map. And there was a lot of times when it felt like better communication could have saved the day. So those 2 things
I
are my
totally
points to
agree.
improve for the Wolves.
I totally agree. The thing is also with the Wolves, the moment they tried to go towards the site, they just played it way too passively, not using really any smokes to go towards the site, or they used the smoke and just let it disappear and then push in towards something, which is just
Well, it was
waste. Why waste something?
I feel again stuff like that is a result of map control. If you know where your opponents are on the site, you feel comfortable pushing in. But what the throwing smokes out and not actually finding a response is a symptom of is we're going to throw the smokes out and look for information. So work out how you're pushing onto a site. Take some time in an empty map, throw out the smokes, figure out what those smokes isolate. If you can only give vision from one perspective, then your team can push forward and only worry about that one perspective because you smoke stuff out. That's good, solid Team CS fundamentals, and those seem to be falling apart for you especially when it got messy.
Exactly. Well, we have a big break coming up as we're going to the next match. And there will be
The biggest of breaks for the biggest of leagues. City
This-
League, GG.
Well, there we go. TJ is excited, as I am as well. We will have a 45-minute break, and then we will be right back. Just as excited as TJ. Maybe not me. I'm a little bit tilted because I'm in the next game, but never mind. And we will be by Rec, and let's hope so. We will see some more amazing Counter-Strike.
45 minutes and 45 degrees of chill. Be right back.
I need a scarecrow after what you did, 'cause all of the birds know that I'm almost dead. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces, there's no more to break. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. I need an angel after what you did, 'cause you were the devil, you messed with my head. You lied to my mother, you lied to my friends. You said that you'd be there, but this never century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. You're just a ghost inside my head. Oh, you're just a ghost inside my head. chasing whatever kills. For so long, I forgot how it feels in the dark of night. Tabletops counting eyes in the early hours. Stone cold inside, banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights glow. We wander all alone, but we can't deny the street light people. Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just a time, just like another season. Come my way this season. future's far away, but I'll stay, I'll stay. Just take a leap of faith, we'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again. Oh, now I
to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Well, hello there, and good evening, everybody, and welcome back to City League. My name is Blaze, and next to me, if he's here, if he hears me, is the good old fella, TJ. TJ.
City League!
City League! How are you doing, TJ? Have you drank enough tea? Have you not?
City League! There's so much caffeine! This Knife Round is the third most exciting thing to happen today, because it's the third game today. We're into the Knife Round between the Ghent Giants and Games United. I can't wait. I'm told this should be a much closer matchup just based off previous performance. However, the win-loss records are the same. Games United, 2 wins, 0 losses in the season. Ghent 0-2.
Well, United picked up the knife round. Also on Overpass, we have seen Overpass before. And well, that match was a 16-1 rundown for the Rhinos. But now, let's see. United take their CT spot. And the match already going on the way. Just going into a countdown. And let's see if this could be an insane good close match. Or will be it another rundown. Hopefully not.
There are no animals of any kind involved. Here, though, there be giants.
The Giants. The Ghent Giants. The weird people of Belgium, as we would say in the Netherlands. Well, pistol round coming in as the CT is going for a full-on rush, as the rest of the T is going a little bit spread, going to get a little bit of map control. A little bit of tags, but no pushes coming in yet.
Some practices seem to be done. Right around the A side of the map, and there's a lot of poking happening onto Teden. Now's the time to get out of that.
Yeah, Teden is in a very good position. If he can first one, he jumps. Suplex does not be the one to get the kill there. Riston is in very good position though, to trade here, and he will instantly capstone hits her, and a second one as well is there on long, but he will fall back in the end as he's making the way, but Ace from the back is able to find the first one. Second one should also be possible, tags him to 7 HP, and now the T's want to make their way towards the A-bomb site, but they need to keep a hold on Ace as well, who's coming from the back.
Hunter will be able to trade further forward. They've got bomb down. It's basically all on Pivoted. The rest of his team is fallen. He'll find one headshot, but no bomb control as he is denied by Hub.
Hub instantly headshots him away when he tries to pick up that bomb, and well, yeah, first round going towards United, Games United. Well, that's the thing. Now we need to see how they play in towards the eco round, or anti-eco round. And we see a lot of SMGs be picked up. 2 MP7s, 2 MP9s, 1 FAMAS. A little bit of utility behind it, but Giants could work with this on pistols if they play it correctly. Let's see how they do it, as it looks like they want to go for a B7.
They've got a UMP in the hands of Worston. That's a pretty big buyout for an eco round. He'll be playing it fairly aggressively as well. Trying to catch off perhaps anyone who thinks they can push forward. Disney will be the target. He's already been tagged up very low. This UMP could be lethal if he can find the shot, and he does.
60 HP remain on Worston as he fully disengages. The Seasides found their first pick.
Well, now the bomb is making its way towards B, but there's still some players. Pip is in a very good position in connector. Player clears out towards toilet. Yuffie is track here. No, he's not, and we'll trade it. And also on the A bomb side, but will come the bomb towards B as the plant will go down. There will be 3 versus 4 retake as they just barge in towards the side. Ace coming in here, but will be found by Somplex. Now Hunter. And his team needs to do it. It's now only Hunter alive with step now long range. Will not be able to find it. And it will be shut down by Somplex.
Beautiful sight take by the Ghent Giants. They find that opening pick with some good teamwork, tagging and communicating where that low HP player is, moving UMP in for the trade. Then they disengage. They say, we don't have bomb, there's no sense throwing bodies against this. They wait till they've completely disengaged and the defending Games United are working out which side are they going to. Maybe they've rotated A, they even have a player over there to fake it. Then they go for a full side take control and hold against an impatient defensive retake. Beautifully done, and now they have the economic upper hand.
Yeah, as well. Disney has been picked up an MP over Swag 7, but well, we'll be taking it. Never mind. Never mind. 2 kills.
Oh, but it doesn't matter! They had beautiful communication to completely lock down Ace, but he still manages to find a pick with that P250.
Beautiful
The rest
stuff.
of the team, though, has been cleaned up across the board.
Well, yeah, now coming in here to do some damage with the 5-7. Finds the kill on Somplex, needs to find more, makes his way closer and closer in the end, but he hears the players coming closely. He needs to find the headshot here, but both 2 players going instantly down almost at the same time. And the Giants will get their second round.
Decent eco round there for Games United. They did invest a lot of money into it, but they had plenty in the bank, so getting those 2 kills, depriving some of the economy away from the Giants is certainly worth it. However, they're still going to be on a force bite. CZs across the board, 2 deagles. Again, Giants have a little bit more to work with, anticipating armor. They brought in those AKs.
Yeah, they don't want to leave anything up to chance. They upgrade it as this one already getting tagged. Will be know where he is. We'll get a little bit pre-fired and just go on Ace.
Oh, that molly!
Well, those shots as Hunter coming from the back. Good use that smoke to his advantage. Gets the first one, but is not able to get the second. And the Giants clean it up with 4 players left alive to get the 3rd round. And now Games United is able to buy back into this. And let's see if they're able to get those kills as well. Still a bonus round for Yuffie. He is going for the MP7 play. Let's see if we can actually use that towards the fully bought up Games United.
Again, Giants are focusing their efforts over towards the A site. Only 1 player attacking out towards Somplex, playing a long range. Already got a fight though, and he'll secure a kill on Disney. He got very aggressive.
He very much did, and that's the first kill already going the way of the Giants. Now, they're making the way towards A. The bomb's still towards Party, they leave it there. They first want to clear all the angles towards Toilets and Long, and then pick up the bomb later. We go for a set executor. There's no utility though on the CTs.
For me, it's all on Hunter. If he can come out here up the stairs and find a free pick, which he does, that bomb drops, completely dividing the Ghent line.
Well, Somplex is actually a little bit faking it towards B as he finds the kill. Goes for the second as Ace misses his shot, and then Somplex only has 1 more bullet. And Somplex, oh, Ace misses again a shot. Somplex is able to do it, taps him away. And now Teden has rotated his way, is able to take him down. But now the Ace is fully uncontested. And the T's could make their way very easily and clearly into this way. And Hunter is in a very good position to change this idea. He finds the first one that doesn't have bullets to get the second. Now the bomb will go for a different plan. Let's see if they're getting into it. Teden pushing through. Now it's only Orisa and he gets the first one. Is he able to get the second? He hits Hunter, but doesn't get the reload in time. As Games United will get the second round. And get it in the end, as it looked like the Giants were really firm into that A bomb site.
Yeah, the Giants had a lot of focus over towards the A side. Hunter leans out through the stairwell, finds a pick, and then instead of, when he peeks and finds there's players close to him, instead of holding the angle, he falls back, says, I can communicate this, we can play it smart and safe because we have more knowledge, even if we don't get more kills. That pays off for Games United, as they now bring that scoreline back within a manageable deficit, and their economy likewise.
Nade coming in, a UK nade as well, as they're trying to nade stack towards the boost area on B, but nobody was there, and well, one nade failed, so if they would have hit their kill, wouldn't have come in. So now, Games United want to come somewhere, and see if the Giants can predict towards anything.
Yeah, they're playing relatively slow and safe for now. Looks like the B site was their initial idea, but like you say, when that nade stack didn't pay off, they want to explore other options.
Something like taking point one more time towards short. He wants to find that first frag. He wants to find it desperately. He's looking every single angle, but they're not really picking into him. They know they want to go and pick into this, they will die. So they're just falling back and playing it very, very passively.
Ace should know he's here, based on the footsteps they've heard, but he's not pushing for it. The entire Games United side are playing very, very passively. Now, they're rewarded for coming through towards the A side, and it's much more successful.
Three. They need to get in the side. Pip gets one as Teden, well, he is on the trade frag, and Ace is still on the bomb site, and that's me. He needs to go and clean this up. 9 seconds to plant this bomb. 7, 6, and it will be enough. As Destiny gets close and close in towards the side, tacks one player up, but gets instantly headshotted as Ace finds Pip. Now he needs to clutch his to win. How far will they do it? He has a smoke as well. He go for it. He's really sticking. No, he doesn't have a kit, so he needs to go find a frag. He sees the shadow, and he does it in the end. And now he needs to find a bomb, and is able to easily defuse it.
Nicely done by Ace to play that so intelligently. Throw down the smoke, fake the defuse, back out of it, and then play a close angle. Once again, Games United benefit from better knowledge, better understanding of where their opponents are, even though they're at an actual kill deficit at the time. That's the scoreline brought to tie 3-3. The economy relatively even as well. Still a monetary lead though for the Giants.
Yeah, let's say we'll just really go back into this. We have a technical pass as one player, Eden, has a blue screen, which
I haven't seen a blue screen since 1972.
1979. Well, shit happens.
So really blue screen. Wow.
Yeah, when you're still using a potato to really power anything, like
when you're still using Windows 95.
yeah, it could run Counter-Strike, so it's fine.
Could it really?
Yeah. Oh,
I
it's
thought-
Windows Vista. He's running Windows Vista. Are you? He's kidding,
I was
right?
making a joke, but he's actually running Windows Vista. Huh.
Well, as we would say in the Netherlands, he is a banana. Or also called.
Against bananas.
Well, we see Deagle's bought up on the Giants, and they're not really forcing much into it, as they will use around the 2k level and not really, well, investing more in towards it. Do you think this is a good call on not investing too much in towards this next round? Or do you say, well, it's maybe bad because you could reset your next opponent or next round?
So they're trying to keep their money around 2,500-ish across the board. And they can invest this Deagle. Basically, everything they've bought so far doesn't limit them from being able to buy up next round. Every single player, even if they lose this round on the Ghent side, will have a full buy next round.
True.
So there's no reason not to buy this much, because you can still maybe find some picks, make something happen on a less traditional than full eco round. For some of their players with a lot more money, I would have actually liked them to only buy up to pistols, something like that, because then you could have a orb or something important to them next round, but maybe they're just not looking for that big an investment and would rather keep their money low.
Yeah, well, let's see how Gamers United would react to this, and it looks like they will invest in towards it and go for the fully on play. Maybe they think the same and would go for the same thing. Could be possible.
I think Games United need to fall by, because if they lose this round, their economies reset, and they're pretty broke. Basically, if they lose this round, in my opinion, they lose the next 3 guaranteed. So they can't go for a half buy. They need to full invest into this round just so that they stand a chance of winning this half.
Well, and there we have Teden is back. He fixed his Windows Vista, finally upgraded to Windows 10. Welcome into 2018,
No, I think-
ladies and gentlemen.
I think he said he's running Windows 10 on the PCs. That was the problem, and that's what prompted the Ghent player to suggest that he run Windows Vista, because that's what he's running, and it's great.
You're kidding,
That's-
right? You're kidding
No,
me.
that's how that conversation played out. It's Belgium. They don't have Microsoft there.
It was United. That's Polish, man. That's not.
Oh.
Well, it's not Belgium.
Shoot.
Never mind. They're Proximus, and never mind when we had the whole conversation of buying into it, Deagles and everything, and it looks like they will go for UMPs and another AK, full on utility. Everybody will buy up, and it looks like the Giants are going a little bit more
So-
commitment into this.
If they lose this with a 3-round lost bonus, they'll be able to pseudo buy, but I much preferred what was being teased earlier.
Yeah. Let's
And
see how this is gonna
it
happen.
It is kind of odd, because they bought a Deagle, they're not able to invest as much money as they should, so it really does seem like that was their initial plan, and they've reevaluated their decision. And that's kind of odd, to be honest.
Yeah, well, they already bought the Deagle, so I was like, maybe stick to the plan and it works out for you. But they're now playing very passively on both sides, not really committing towards anything. Hunter just trying to spot any players playing aggressively towards long. Teen in a very good position to find the first rack, and he does a Sunplex who doesn't really get any support. There was a pop flash there, but not in the area of Teden, as the first rack goes towards Gaming United, and it will be a 4 versus 3 now, as the Giants need to reevaluate and go towards the site where they're able to plant that bomb and guarantee a round.
Ace just got full blinded towards the B site, but the main pressure is towards A. Teden here, close range, will find one, not bad, but the disengage needs to come through quick, and it does. He's back to Optimus, and he's got 3 defenders on this A site.
Yeah, well, player coming in from long.
Look at
Bomb
Ace.
is making its way. It's not coming too far. Ace has made his way towards short and has all
So-
the information. And now the player coming in towards A as Hunter peeks out, gets one player, and there's one the second as well. Hub is taking him down. Will he get the second? And he does. And it will be Gamers United picking up that round. And well, maybe now the first initial ID for the Giants, who have been great.
So, one yes, because they would have not broke money right now, but whatever. What's more cool to me about that round was Games United again win off of their map knowledge. Again win because in that specific instance it was Ace who managed to press forward and gain vision of Connector. They know in that moment there's no rotation coming towards B, and they can full focus on the A side, and that probably saves them the round. Now, I love this. Well, in theory, they play aggressive, bully the eco, and are instantly shut down by
Oh, Worsen, where did he come from? He's just walked up short, able to take down Ace. And, well, he's still on the B bump site and able to take M4. We'll go for the reload, but that is this demise as Pip taking down one, and I didn't see that one, but happened.
Don't like me, boys. Just reloading. Standing in the middle of the site with gunfire pointed at me from all sides. I admire the man. That's all I'm saying.
It happens, it happens. He thought he would have got more time, but in the end, it didn't work. That's me. Finds another kill here. He's a little bit hesitant. Finds the kill, but gets traded immediately. Now it's only on Teden. He needs to go for the rotation. Has utility to work with. Has a kid as well. AK in hand. And now he needs to clutch it 1 versus 2. Gets it towards the side. Goes for the flash. He needs to check all these angles. Really commit, but the Sunplexer peeks out. And the Giants bring it back. 4 against 4. And well, the Giants showing a lot of pressure, and it worked for them in that round.
Yeah, the ability that time to just run through the careful defense. The second they realize that Games United are playing a little bit aggressive, the second they realize that they're trying to change things up because it's an eco, they just speed run through the defenses, and it looks like they figure, oh, that works. Let's do it again. This is a full B push.
Oh, yeah, again, a taking point against the first kill. As they coming straight in towards this B bomb site. Take care of these angles from short as Desmond gets into the first one. And Wilson is able to trade into that as Hunter comes into the rotation. Teenan is in a very good position to take down any players who will go for the plant, but they have been spotted fully. And the players getting tagged. The Molotov would ruin his day, and it does. And now it's only up to Hub with the scout to do it.
That was an unfortunate shot to miss. I would say save, but he's got enough to buy next round, so go for it and get shot down as such. Gent take the lead, 5-4. Not bad at all for a T-side overpass.
No, not at all. The aggression worked. Games United now buying back into this, but it's not a perfect buy, as I see a lot of players also buying head armor, but they know, again, Giants will go for a full-on force buy, but now UV has spot up in Mech 10, so maybe the head armor would work in their favor now. But they could have gotten some more utility to work with and delay these T's and getting in towards the side, but now the Giants are playing passively. A little friendly tag from Ace coming in towards Desney, and now both teams are looking for a first frag. Let's see who gets it.
Play this so carefully, but Worston does go down to Teden at range over on the A side. This should give away the Gent position. You can see the response there from Ace. He'll press ever further forward, find the pick, and then fall back around the corner. Sunplex did give out his position though, and the trade, as does he also get Teden round that corner. But the push is B. This is so clever from the Giants.
Yeah, but there's still two players here. They have an idea that we would go for this. As Destiny has made his way, spots one player, tanks him to 12 HP, and Hub is in a very perfect position to take down Pip, as Destiny has spotted. Now one player sees the second as well. Can be taking down him, and he does. And well, Gamers United not really forcing anything on a rotation, just playing their sides, holding it, and maybe seeing the fake coming in, and well, it's really going, well, really, how would I say that? They're really playing into each other, as the Giants really get in the rounds when they're rushing, and well, when they're playing passively, United can pick them off one by one.
Yeah, well, I feel like Gent playing a little bit more aggressively gives them the opportunity to break through the really good Games United defense. Games United are very good at slowly securing map knowledge and map control. And they can break that by just pushing through all those attempts. The Giants very likely overwhelm them. They're winning the aim fights.
Exactly. Not worse than getting one.
Speaking of great little aim fight, you can see it was very good positioning, very good map knowledge from Games United, and Gent knew it was happening, found the shot. Here's the push B side. Ooh.
A good kill. Sunplex were playing on Ace as he found a one, and now it's only on Hunter. There's a Molotov to work with and a Famous in hand. Needs to find all these players that are tagged a lot, but he's not able to take one down. And the Giants, again with a little bit, well, together pushing towards the side with a little bit of utility and just going in as a rush, works perfectly to use that pressure against Games United as they're not able to react.
Yeah, Giants are doing a really good job trade fragging. You can see them pressing out onto the sites, and there's always somebody behind to find the pick. They've got good communication in those close range engagements. I really like that from a coordinated amateur team. Here they go, again towards B.
Again with the first frag, but oh, Hub and Teenan already getting kills as Destiny also gets into the fight as Hub is in the back, able to take down one more, and now it's only on Pip, who is the one who gets the frags, but today it isn't, as Hunter will be taking him down. Well, it's going back and forth now with the rounds.
That's the problem. If your strategy is continually rush one site, eventually a coordinated team like Games United are will go, oh, just keep rushing a site. And then position as such. The second you find pressure, you start flanking that pressure, you start grouping up around that pressure. And again, now need to kind of slow it down, change up the strategy, make it so there's some question as to what they're doing as opposed to just being able to rotate off of first contact, which is what Games United did that last round.
Exactly. Well, I think 3 players towards A now, but it looks like they will go for full rotation towards B with 1 player, maybe even 2, as the Giants are playing very passively here now and looking for Gamers Unite. They will go for an information peak, maybe a little bit too aggressive, but well, United are playing very perfectly. Now, Hub has spotted 1 player towards short. WP has his back on long. His utility to force them out. And let's see who will find the first round.
Hunter will claim that privilege. Nice little AWP shot round the corner, and he's got 2 as soon as he steps around the corner. Almost 3, but Worston out AWPs him with an AK from long. And now the pressure comes through to A in earnest. There are 2 defenders, Teden and Hub.
Well, they're in really good position. The Molotov's not perfectly for them as Hub peeks out, but already another player from long is able to take him down. He gets the second as well, needs to find the other 2 as well, but the rotation is very long. But he is waiting perfectly. He has some rounds to work with. He's not really checking for it as Destiny just goes around, taps him in the back, and says hello.
IQ. Oh, again and again, Games United get the final kills on these flanks, and it's just that map knowledge, and it's a benefit of the fact that Ghent have never consistently played it slow after site contact. Once they find that site contact, they always commit to it. So Games United have no question about that, and the second they see a site being attacked, they start rotating into flank position. That's undermining them.
Exactly. Well, the Ghent Giants on a pistol buy as Hunter already find the first frag. The 4th player is making his way towards the long, and now the push coming in. Yes, they don't have any utility to really force their way in towards it, and they stop a little bit, playing a little bit passively, see if they could find any sort of position here in toilets. As Pip, I think he hasn't been spotted by Ace. Misses his shot and will be punished for that. And now 2 players left alive for the Giants. And Games United look like they were able to get their 8th round.
In the 4. Does have flank position. If you can catch the player off, it would be a completely wasted round, especially if you can save the AK. Actually, he has 1v1 versus Hub as well. Should he go for it? He's more concerned with bomb control, though, and frankly, I wouldn't be. This round's lost anyway. Hunter puts the nail in the coffin with a nice bum-ass headshot.
Yeah, well, pause coming in from the Giants. This is the last round of the first half. And I think they will talk about...
They have to work with.
Yeah. They have enough money. They could go for an AWP, but it looks like they won't, so... They will... play it differently. They still have person
The way they've been playing an AWP wouldn't really benefit their playstyle, right?
True. But as they want to play passively, an AWP to make their first initial pick towards the site could really work out. Because then they can just play it 4v5 and play very passively to see if Gamers United would go for a counter-aggression. And then stack up and go for a site,
yeah,
as it's
so
very difficult for CTs to really hold a site when you're 4 versus 5.
Yeah, so one thing that they could be playing from is, we know Games United are rotating quick off of aggression. Let's be aware of that and shut it down when it happens. But frankly, the Ghent Giants are more likely winning the match on their initial aggression or losing it down.
Yeah.
It's all on their side takes because of how quick they're playing once they make contact, and that's why Games United opted for the double up. Force Ghent to slow down a bit, maybe punish their consistent side takes. I like the call that I'm making on watches. Maybe it makes those rotates a bit more difficult, as already my concerns are assuaged. Nice pick.
Yeah, he's already showing the same pick in mid, and now it's 5 versus 4 against the Giants. And well, they're playing passively now, but maybe just now they need to get something back though.
Hub was on the boost at B with an AWP, which you don't normally see because you want to be able to cover 2 angles. especially once connector control is seated. But Gent have just so consistently not played through connector in the early game. They felt comfortable doing that.
Smoke was kind of unlucky for Sunplex as Disney will take him down. 2 players towards Monster. Rotation already coming in towards B as well. 1 player still towards Party, looking for any aggression that wants to get towards mid to go for the information play. And let's see where the Giants are going. But at this moment, the Gamers United playing very passively and not giving anything away.
Yeah, this is what they wanted to do with that double AWP. Slow down the pace. Pip now pushes forward. B sight in hand. He's got to land this one zap over the barrels, and he can't do it. Can. He'll find the trade and now work his way into the side. With 2 players visible on B, they'll know the rotate has to come through. They've got a smoke, but it's not for the plant, as both are shut down by the AWPs. Ace and Hub claim 1 kill respectively. Close the half 9-6.
Now we look at the scoreboard. Both teams really coming even on the kills. It's of course more on Gamers United as they're going pretty equally. Hub is the only one who has not on double digits, but it's fine. It's the rest of the team doing great work. Well, the Giants 6 rounds on the T side on Overpass. They could just make this 9-9 if they start winning the first round and the 2 rounds after that. Then they could even make it very interesting against the Gamers United.
Yeah, especially at halftime, T-side, this is a decent scoreline for the Giants, but they do, like you say, need to open strong, play a good pistol round, and for me, what's one of the worrying things is they've only looked good when they have that map control due to aggression. Can they transfer that over to a safe CT playstyle?
Let's see, as we see 1 player coming very aggressively in towards mid as Pip, and he has spotted all the players in towards mid, and he will fall back, and that Maze fully on rotation comes in towards A. Well, it's not really fully on rotation, but our 3 players now in sight. As Pip is in a very good position, finds the first one. He gets the second as well, gets traded down by Hunter. As now Hub and his teammates need to make it in towards the site as the 3 players have been rotated. Attacks coming in, but Hunter is there to really trade it back into this spot. It's Brusen also getting 1 more Sunplex than before needs to do it. So doesn't really do it anymore, and 9-7 as the Giants picking up the pistol round, which that information play towards middle pushed them in a very good position to really commit towards the A-bomb site.
I'm already seeing, though, some warning signs for me that I was a little bit concerned about. Though they win that round, the Giants do it taking a ton of casualties, which I think were unnecessary, because they only rotate through CT defense and positions. And we saw this whenever they were slowed down on the T side. They need to be comfortable playing aggressive, gaining information during slow rounds.
Spray's already coming in, first in a very good position. Mission is spray for the up, but then doesn't expect the second one as both need to go for the reload as Hub comes back, spots him in the end. Gets the spray now with the deagle.
This is worrying. Games United now have a lead in a B site in their hands, only Envy to hold. MP9. He is running his weapon, and he's got the bomb planter. That's actually huge. They're both back in construction. I don't know if they can win this now, as there's the fire coming through from heaven. In before claims 1. MP7 will chip away at Ace. That nade coming through as well. He should fall, surely.
Well, he has every information when the players work with. 1 player is low. He needs to find it. Both low now, but he is not able to do it as they both peek in.
So sloppy. That was, I mean, they double peeked at the end. Well done, good save. But the entire time he's just standing at the back of the site. That was awkward.
Very much. Well, Games United going for another pistol buy. We need to see if they can get any kills towards these Giants. Maybe pick up some weapons. Maybe even get a round out of this, but this is more to just maybe get a bomb plant at least. Make the round more worth it. If Worsen picking up the first kill, Aces will be going towards him. Pimp is taking him down. Keenan is one to take down Pimp. 2 versus 4 now, and well, it looks like it will be a very quick round.
They'll slide round the corner at close range, clean up another anti-ego frag. Ought to fall as well, but that MP9 will claim a little bit more blood than it ought to have. Again, Giants close out another narrow victory of a round, which has harmed their economy. Basically still on par with their opponents on many players, and that's not where you want to be.
No, if you're winning 3 rounds in a row, you want a little bit more money into the box, but at the moment doesn't look like it, as they bought up an AWP, full on utility, 3 M4s and a FAMAS. On the side of United, they going for full AKs, full utility, and it looks like it doesn't pay off for them, and Somplex with the boost is able to take the first frag on Hunter.
Games United were abusing that boost, some astounded that they didn't expect it from the Giants themselves. Good smokes for a side take, but the Molotov will slow it down. Nice response from Gent, and I think it'll force Games United for a full rotate. Now they're staying.
Well, the bomb is making its way to, well, back towards middle. 3 players towards B. Will this be a 3-man fake towards B and then the bomb going towards A, which
It's
could
the
be very
matchmaking
weird.
strat. It's the matchmaking strat. You guys all go B, I'll go A. There's the side take. Seeden will go down. Ace still with the bomb playing connector now. Disming is up close in construction, but he just needs to back off. This isn't happening.
Now, if he could find a kill, it could be forcing out a more rotation towards the side. But then he should not miss those shots, and this is a little bit awkward, as if he wasn't responding towards him, and then the Molotov come in to force him away out of that position, and 2 players need to make their way towards A and try their luck over there.
Ace moving very slowly, which buys time for the CT players to be evenly distributed across the sites. He's spotted an optimist, but Pip will be able to nail him with the quick peek, leaving Disney all alone, and I think he'll likely save.
Yeah, he has utility and armor. Great. It's a great save for him to go into the next round. And then it will be the Giants on the lead right now with 1 round. Games United will go for a pistol buy behind this AK, but we have seen this time and time again, even on the professional scene, that 1 AK could make a huge difference in getting first picks or even just entries towards the site.
I would have preferred they didn't buy as much as they did. You can see Teething is still going to have trouble buying next round, as are many of their players. But I suppose it was going to get kind of scraped out by regardless, so I can get the logic. They'll probably have to save for 2 if they don't win this one.
Destiny tries to find the first frag, but is there able to
Oh, that's
Oh.
close.
closer than he would like, then he is in a very difficult position. If they would collapse on this position right now, he will be taken down, and they jump over it, but they couldn't see him as he's in a very awkward position, and he needs to turn around now. Goes out and will be found now, and now it's all the going in the way of Gamers United, as they've made a full way in towards toilets, and well, the Giants are already looking like they want to save, and Gamers United played it perfectly, and as I said, 1 AK could make a full-on difference.
Yeah, I was kind of questioning initially of that buy-up, but looking at the money later on, it made a bit more sense. They'd have to save for this round and the next round, or they could buy up and hope for their best and save for 1 worst case. Well, that looks like the best did happen. 10-10 will be the tied-up scoreline, and it came off of great toilets control.
Well, hunting it a little bit, but I'm not really committing to it much. The United
Somplex! Timing! Counter-Strike! Video games!
Ladies and gentlemen, Counter-Strike Global Offensive gets you every time.
It was so close. But you look away from the angle, that's when they peak. Here's the full A push coming through. Again, plenty defensive, split across the map. 2A, 1 connector. 2B.
Yeah,
We'll be
it's
shot down.
I just
0K. Sorry.
it's a very weird
2
position
PM.
to just push there. I know what you mean. It's okay. Yeah, it's surprising, but why? If Pimp have been holding connector most of the time, and you should not smoke that position and then try to push it, because then like you're forcing yourself in a very weird position to really check those angles. And now, well, it's going in the way of the CTs, but 8 is there to trade back into this. There's a going in trades 1 by 1. There's a 2 versus 3 now as the he's making the way towards the A-bomb site.
Hub does get vision of the 2 players crossing, but he will get gunned down at close range. There's vision of him. Disney also falls it long. Again, tamp down the leak. There'll be another buy in the Games United armory, should they go for it, and they will by the looks of things. Again, have won enough rounds, or have reset after that last round, sorry. So, should they win this next one, they'll be forced buys for a while.
Yes, they will. Let's see how the Giants will be playing against this pistol buy with, again, 1 AK.
Oh, this is smart. Okay, never mind. Take it back. They only buy up the AK on Disney. Everyone else stays above 2,500. So they'll have a full buy next round.
And Disney gets the first kill, and that's what I mean. It could be the hero AK play. We've seen pro teams also do this as well. Putting a perfect gun in towards a perfect rifle. It should work out as Hop is able to fake back that AWP, and the bomb will be planted on towards A, and well, players will be found. Pimp is able to take down 1. Comes
Hub
from the
just
back as
playing
well.
The stars with an AWP. He's got the pick. Surely not. Good retake comes through 2 sides in before pick. Both fine frags. Teeden needs to hold and cannot as the AKs swarm the site. All on Hunter, and he can't find the Deagle play. But bomb plant, a kill. That is more than enough for Games United. They'll have a full buy this next round.
Maybe a little bit too aggressive on both on the end of Games United. They could have played it way more passive and playing on off angles instead of just getting right into the faces.
I think with pistols you go for the you go for the aggressive play because there's enough utility against you because of the successful bank over on the Ghent side that you don't want to end up in a situation where you're just being naded out of the site, which was kind of what happened.
Here we go as well, Giants getting the first frag. He is able to trade back into it. 2 players making way towards 1. Good trade go in here as Wilson gets 1. Still 1 player towards the tree area. Pimp. He thinks differently of it and will make his way towards toilet as the T's make their way towards water. But there is Sunflex in a very good position. Goes for the spray transfer, doesn't get it. And now they need to come towards the B-bomb side. Molotov could force his position away from the CTs. It will be 3 versus 2, but Hub is fully on flash.
Hunter using 4-3 resolution doesn't quite spot Unbeast sliding through his vision. We'll find the trade, but only after he's taken one of his teammates.
What's happening?
And now worse. Don't peek. Just you know where he is. Don't peek. Play it smart around the corner. This all has to push you, and you have all the advantages.
But look what
in
he's
the
doing.
world.
He could go A. He could go A.
He will. The
Oh,
sneaky man.
the sneaky man into the side. This is weird. Yeah, they're now
Oh,
peeking
he's
into it. They know it. They know it. They know he's gonna be there. But he's coming back. He could take down Wilson here.
Oh, that scopes out.
Oh, he
Doesn't
gets
make
it.
a difference. Worsted still goes down. Hunter, if you just watch construction, could have a play, but he's instead just sticking the plant, I think.
Oh, Pimp. Doesn't really go for it. Now knows the commitment is there. Doesn't see the plan.
There's no time.
No, he needs to 4 seconds to plant the bomb, and he gets it in time. Now Flash comes in. Hunter in a perfect position. Doesn't really spot him there, and still thinks he will come from shore. Makes his way now towards Monster. Gets smoked out.
Such a good smoke. Pimp now can clear the site slowly, and he will. Pre-firing the angle, watching the smoke. Hunter does have vision on the bomb, but not around the pillar. He'll still find the flick, though, as Pimp full challenges and goes down. 11-12. Games United still in the match.
Yeah. became very awkward in the end as, well, Hunter, our sneaky man coming in towards the bomb site, was making his way towards A, but then playing it perfectly.
Triply sneaky though, because he was like, I'm going A, or am I?
Or am I? Who will know? You will find out next here on City League.
Now you see me too, have nothing on City League.
Ha! Well, as Pimp is able to find the first frag, we will Eden from the map, also gets Hub. The trade frag from Disney comes in. 3 versus 4, and Gamers United looks like they want to go and commit for B with a bomb, but still one player is making his way towards toilets. And well, the players on the Giants need to play perfectly against this.
Worston, this is an off angle and gets rewarded for it, playing weirdly aggressive. This time paying off. The B side though, like you say, the primary focus for Games United. Ace won't stick the flood. Because he's got some flanks nearby. Trace comes through, Hunter can't stay alive. And there's the economy. It should be reset almost across the board. They can go for their weird pistol by now.
They can go
Get
for
an
a
AK
very
on the
weird
Hunter.
pistol. Yeah, Hunter could drop some pistols as well. Well, I think they won't commit to anything. It's just the players who are below 2k could buy up and just get a pistol buy into this. They're gonna double eco anyway, so you need to maybe find some kills, get some weapons, maybe save with it, or at least get a bomb plan to get some more money in towards the bank. Make a more manageable round to work with, but I wasn't getting the first kill. Going for the second, is not getting the third. The Simplex is also getting one. As Ace and Hub is the both T players being left alive. Well, it's Ace who needs to find 4 kills to make it around for him.
I believe in Ace, even against this AWP. And thus far, Pip's missed every shot, so maybe there is something to it. He has a flashbang. Should he want to use it? I don't think the double peek's working in his favor though, and he's able to actually dodge the flank as well. Ace with 400 IQ for the 4K through the smoke.
Well, they know where he is, and he's fully on corner, and then just the spray through the smoke will find him. And the Giants will get the 14th round. 2 more rounds away for match. But United, what will they do? They will go for fully on force buy? Yes, they do.
Their economy, that's why I kind of wanted them to go a bit more heavy on this round, but they go for it. They've scraped together money. AK on one, UMP on another, Deagles the rest with some utility. This is viable, but they need to find quick picks so that they can trade those weapons over to their less armed members. Worston is fairly isolated, but they don't have an interest in going for him. Oh, Worston, you're in such a bad spot. There are players all around.
Oh, he's
you.
not checking it! Ace is not checking it! Oh, what? Ace just run back to him as he is able to find no kills as well. As he does it, and now the push coming in towards the A side as they're pushing all the angles, but it's IB4 gets one. Kills
All
going
their
away.
riflers, but Hub. And Hub, though he found one, has 14 HP with which to find 3. He knows his exact location, thanks to that free fire. He a flash peek, and he can't quite find the headshot onto the first. Unvi claims the second, and it's match point for the Gen Sharks.
Well, match point for the Giants, and it makes them look so powerful and so. Oh, what would you call them? Giants? Well, that's Gamers United going for very good force buy, utility, pistols, UMP, and an AK. Everything that they have, and a very aggressive push coming in towards B. Let's see if they can make something of it. They need 4 rounds to make it towards overtime, but already kills coming in here as it goes fully in towards the Giants. And now it's only Teeden with the Deagle, and he needs to do it, but it's a 3K for IB4. And now, well, Gamers United, they needed 4 rounds to make it into overtime, but the Giants make it 16-11 here in overpass, and we're going into the second map with a 10-minute break in between. Give me your final rundown, TG. TG.
TG?
TG. You're now TG. I'm sorry. you're TG.
It's TG
No,
because
it's
that was a talented game.
Exactly.
I think so.
You get me.
I
You get me
liked
there.
both those teams playing well. Games United in particular came almost entirely that game. They were playing from behind, but they repeatedly had new and innovative strategies, were trying new things. There was good adaptation as well from the Ghent Giants over to their CT side. They started pushing a bit aggressively, and then they realized that they could fall back, let them wash up against good defenses. Great nade work as well. Did you catch all those sick mollies?
It was sick mollies as well, yeah. But I've also seen some NA nades.
I saw some UK nades, mate.
Okay, well, don't even go there. I have cast for Face It on Omen HP for UK. Well, I've seen enough. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We will
I've seen some stuff.
I've seen some
I've
stuff.
seen some British Counter-Strike.
For some people, I think some friends of mine are into the chat as well, and they will know when I say when you have seen the professional UK player Dudley play, you have seen everything. But we have not seen this match yet, as we're going into the second map, Nuke. But first, we have a 10-minute break as we're going to see the Giants. This is the United Games.
Drink, think deeply as I sink. Finally, someplace I found peace in the dark of night. Tabletops counters in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights go. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we are the street light people. Pills, thrills, chasing whatever kills. For so long, I forgot how it feels in the dark of night. Tabletops counters in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights go. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we are the street light people.
roses, but never your heart. I lived a dream, now I'm in the dark. Oh, 'cause you ran away and took my life, and so ripped me to pieces. Just let it all go. My heart was on fire, but you let me burn. You got me wired, now there's no return. No, you took my heart, you took my soul, rip me to pieces, let it all go. My heart was on fire, but you let me burn. You got me wired, now there's no return. No, you took my heart, you took my soul, rip me to pieces, let it all go.
welcome back. We're in City League. We're having the last match of the day. And
City League!
and TJ is, as always, very excited.
City League! League of Cities! Playing video games! Didn't think you'd see that, did you?
No, and which game are we playing, TJ?
Counter-Strike!
What's the full name of Counter-Strike? How would we say that?
Counter-Strike, Global Offensive.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. As TJ just explained, we're playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. We're going into the second match of Nuke. We just seen Overpass, which the Giants won just barely, 16-11. Now we're going to the second match. Just, game. Here we go. As we're going to do the stabby round. The stabby round is always very exciting.
Stabby round!
TJ is always very excited into the stabby round. So, well, TJ, if you would go for a full-on cast of the knife round. And go.
Can I cast it? Here's some pressure from Games United. They really want to work their way forward. You can see Sunplex playing the flank. He'll go in for the stab. Already going down. Teton quite low, but he's the only player to fall on Games United. Ace joins him in the afterlife, but it's too little, too late. The Giants have already crumbled in the opening knife round.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. TJ, being an expert in knife rounds, he's very excited for this match, as he is most of the time very excited. I'm just here to troll and be toxic to a lot of players that fill their nades. Well, as we see that the Games United always and will be playing on the CT side, as it is Nuke, which is very favored towards the CT side. Well, this should probably be another close round, don't you think?
Yes!
Wow.
Everything about the last game was hype. Everything about this game will be hype. Guarantee it. Money back guarantee.
Well, as we are going live into this round, just a quick restart, and then we will see who will pick up some nades and who will pick up some armor. As we see on the Giants, there will be Pip picking up a decoy as well, just to distract some players. Decoy always a very useful utility to have. Did Ace not buy? Question mark. He did not buy.
It's not. Maybe they're saving. He's got a flag position as they pour out onto the site, and that's got to kill Games United. Not doing badly at all, as the Gen Giants can't find anything on the A side.
Well, it's only Pip left alive. He has a Molotov to work with and no armor, but he will be fine. Instant grip headshot there by Teton. And well, first round easily picked up here by United. And the Giants, well, not really get anywhere when they rush in towards the A side. Not even getting a perfect frag. Well, now United will buy into this. They have 2 M4s, some UP, oh no, not really UPs, but SMGs, and Hunter is saving maybe for the AWP.
Yeah, I assume that's what's going on anyway. Ace, because he didn't buy last round, can afford an M4. And he'll be positioned rather aggressively with it. Ace as well leans out. Hunter will find the opening pick. Still using that PC-1000 to excellent effect.
Well, he will be taken down instantly as, well, Hub and Desmi under one last alive. And when they need to do it, how far will they able to bring it back? As it's a 2 versus 3 now. Pip is tagged though, and there's not really utility on it. But they forced their way towards ramp, as this means there, but Hub is already getting spotted from behind, gets tagged up to 5 HP. He needs to make his way towards a different position, almost getting shot through the door, as he's just barely getting away with it. He needs to now friend a frag, and he does, and also gets a bomb. No, he just drops a bomb behind the door. He closes the door, and that forces the bomb out towards the ASI, and Pim picks it up, and that means he can plant it easily.
Know. He's waiting for the door opening sound. He doesn't know the bomb got pushed to the other side.
What am I watching? As well, the T's are on the side having the plant, and well, Hub will be taken down. He's 5 HP. Desmi has to do it, but he is not quick enough to react to that deagle. And the Giants getting another round for them on the board and makes it 1-1.
You know why it's called Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Because you're playing Counter-Strike, and you strike your counter. Because of rounds like that.
Very weird.
It's the joke.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
fine. It's fine.
Ace
So-
is pushing pretty far forward. He's got full vision. They don't know he's here. He's behind all of them. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
No!
He gets nothing.
What are you doing, Ace? You could even run with them and knife somebody with Tita and doesn't check behind, and that's Pip able to take him down. Hub tries to do something with the USP. Players are tagged though. Hunter, if he comes here from behind and clears the angles, he could be a very thorn in the side of the Giants, as they're playing very passively, clearing all the angles. Hub and Desmi are in a very good position. Desmi is playing it perfectly. Tags up one player to 19 HP. Now all the players are very much tagged. Hunter gets one. Trades it back to the M4. Can he get more? As the only Ibn is one left alive.
Hunter has to be the star of the show, but it is a very, very winnable round, like you say. Disney is basically a scout. Spend him like a Zergling. Gain vision of your opponent, and he has, communicating that presumably to his ally. He will fall down. Hunter has the peak. Oh my god! Was that through the wall on your screen?
No.
On my screen, he just nailed him through the door.
Oh,
Okay, great job, Counter-Strike.
Very good job, GoTV, ladies and gentlemen. But it was also not on my side because I was watching the T instead
Yeah,
of the
there was
C.
no wall bang. That's why I asked. But very, very good play.
There we go. Well, the Giants buying fully into this, investing everything they can, having 2 AKs, the rest some Deagles. And well, now they have to rely on their aim to really get the shots, but already Complex.
Aim. They've got Hunter between the That's where they are as Teden's knocked down to 7 HP. They traded. Pip the rotate from outside.
Warson is making his way towards door. Hunter Shishin has not been checked and able to take down one. He now gets in towards the side. Doesn't really get fragged as Desmi is able to do the long range kill on Pip. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Bomb will be planted. 2 Deagles to defend against these 2 players coming in.
Hub has an AWP on a close range fight. He'll take it and win one more at close range, and he's got 2. Again, Giants slaughtered by the man with the unit, the G unit.
Perfectly. Perfect and perfect shots from Hub with that AWP. Well, there you go. Looks like United could show a lot of rounds here on the CT side, as the Giants not really getting too far towards the match. They're getting map control, but they're not really doing anything with it. And when they get towards the side, the trades are not really going into their favor. So now with this pistol buy, they maybe need to go for a rush, and it looks like they will. Flash will come in, they will blind a lot of people, and now the peek comes in from Hub. He gets the double kill with Destiny on the tag. Another flash into helps the end, and a nade as well. Destiny gets a double, and Hub the triple.
A slaughter on the anti-eco. 4-1. A very, very well-earned round. Games United definitely seem a bit more confident in their map rotations on this map. And it also helps that the kind of natural choke points of Nuke, I think, slow down the aggression that the Gen Giants threw in every few rounds last time to change the pace of the game. Here, that's just not going to be as successful. You need to use utility. You need to play it smart and careful. Having trouble with that.
Yeah, Somplak hitting those shots. Stina needs to trade frag into this, but Yuffie also here as Hub gets another trade frag on towards Complex. Outside control has been established by the T's, but Hub is here. Oh.
And Hunter as well, playing behind the air conditioning unit up on the roof. This is hard for Worst because they don't know the positioning of their opponents, but Games United have completely seeded outside. Should not be taken advantage of. Again, Giants could have a significant free reign around the map, but they've elected instead to focus their inside control. They're really looking for this A site by the looks of things.
Hub will make his way towards Secret, and he could find a first player if we're not looking here. He gets the first frag, needs to check out more, sees one player dropping down, And well, train Frank already coming in. IMB now Hunter. There's an idea they could play towards.
I wanna see a rotate towards B quick because that forces the defending Games United to split their players as they have.
If he coming from the back, he's able to find one player and just collapse on Hunter. Now it's only Destiny to do it. Has a perfect position to find it, but then he doesn't really check for INDB, and then it will be him to claim the round. Giants getting the second round.
Their side trades are so good. I really like that from the Gen Giants. Whenever they're taking the side, they constantly have trades. Even players that are not approaching from the same angle, but are completely separated, they have the communication and just the experience playing together as a team, that when somebody goes down, there's instantly a response in that same location. That's very good to see from an amateur level CS.
Ooh, Suplex. Take down Hunter immediately. Again to the first frag. Wilson just getting in. Getting another frag. Suplex getting a good position. Is able maybe to take down Ace hit. And he does. And then one player just comes up into the fence. Takes him down. But Pip is there to reply. And now it's only on Desmi to maybe be the hope and the dream of Gamers United. But it looks like he will go for a save.
We talked about the aggression being slowed down by the natural choke points of Nuke. What's changed is Somplex is just opening up these rounds by taking silly aim fights and winning them. And the second he finds the first pick like that, they have no trouble at all doubling down, and Games United struggle to respond to the instant aggression from so many sides. This is what Gent do, though. They find an opening pick, and they instantly explode onto a site. I have to question what the response is to that for Games United. Unlike an overpass, there isn't enough time that they can quickly rotate to the site, get flanks going. Instead, perhaps the name of the game, I paused there because I'm not really sure why he stayed at that site. But instead, perhaps the name of the game needs to be using more utility in the early game, denying those early peaks, making sure that you can Molotov off easy rushes, stuff like that.
Yes, well, definitely not really understanding how Nuke works and just stands on the B bomb side when the planted is the bomb is just planted above his head, explodes, and then being surprised that he died. As Hunter and Destiny now pushing in towards a ramp will get close to him. Wilson trying to get 2 kills here, but AK picked up by Destiny and he will fall back instantly. Maybe use that AK in a different position.
You should save that at the B site while the bomb's planted, eh?
Well, Hop is doing some work with a P2K. Is able to pick up an M4, and then Yuffie is there with a nade out. Pimp is able to get Trey frag. Brings it back to a 2 versus 2, and Games United.
At this point, Games United have won the round. Even if they lose, they've won the round just in the number of kills they've forced on a round they started with nothing.
Exactly.
Rotate down to the B site. Just buying time here forces Games United to kind of split up. They have done so. Both now spotted towards A, though.
Let's see if Tiden is here with the aggressive peek. Molotov, if the timing was perfect, he could have headshotted him, but now Molotov forces out one player. He knows that players would be playing towards the side, but Pimp is in a good position. Doesn't get the timing though on Tiden.
He can back up, play it smart, safe, find the pick on him before. He's just making a mad dash for safety. And this should be the round one. Pip, in the meantime, was trying to find a flank play over a day. With 10 seconds remaining, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen, and he needs to just save. He has full-on utility, so it's a perfect save for him. And now, Games United able to bring that round back from absolute nothing.
Very well played again by Games United. You could see that double push towards ramp room. I think it was exemplary of the whole round. You send 2 pistol players in, find a trade kill, pick up an M4 and fall back. Use those pistols where they're best, in group picks, trade it up for weapons, and then even if they hadn't won the round, they still would have been able to walk out of the round with 2-3 guns, and that's more than a victory.
Exactly. Nate Tries to find on towards the ace and towards mid, but nothing has been found. So now playing very passively, looking for some kills. Well, Somplex does it on Hunter, as Tina is there to retrade.
Watch Hub holding this angle with the AWP.
Perfectly. Gets the shot and just falls back. Not really committing towards more. And now can wait up passively. Ace also handling the AWP, now holding it towards outside. As maybe him could kind a kill. Pip gets one kill on towards that team, but then Ace is there to reply on Somplex, who was really expecting one player to be there. Ace trying to re-peek into this, and then the flash wasn't perfectly timed for Pip, as Ace getting another kill. And then it's only Yuffie left alive. Picks up an AK, but that will be the death of him, as Hub will finish him off in a 6-3 for Gamers United.
Again, we're just kind of stuck at choke points that round. They couldn't push B because they didn't initially smoke and flash it, and just lost the game fight to the AWP. Similar thing happened outside. They were never able to get past their smoke at red, and when it faded, all they could do was flash and hope for the best.
Exactly. Well, let's see. Glock trained with a little bit upgraded pistol comes in towards the fence. As Bomb has still made his way towards B, and it looks like this could be a full-on plant for them, but CTs are very hard on their heels as they go for it, and they're able to take him down as well. And now Yuffie is going for a much safer plant.
Right?
Yes,
He does. Nicely done. I'm not really sure what was going on with Disney and Pimp. They seem to be standing atop each other. Like both of them were on top of the other at various points there. But it got worked out. Games United get what they want in a fairly clean anti-eco, but again, Giants in response get the money they need from that bomb plant.
Yeah, very much so, as the Giants would like to get some more rounds towards this match, as they're on the less favored side. It looks like we will go for an aggressive A push once more time, as Hunter's in a very good position, but now Yuffie is there instantly for Trey, but Teden again is to trade it back as it go back and forth to do it, but a bomb already going to be planted as Somplex gets another one. Hub with close by, AWP shot able to take down one player, and it brings it back to a 2 versus 2. Somplex and Yuffie both have been tagged up. Hub switching for the AK and has utility to work with, and has a teammate to play into. Yuffie missing his shots and not really connected to anything, but Somplex now has to do it, and he does! 9 HP on him left. And the 4th round for the Giants is
the
really safe.
messiest phrase. You said he was missing his shots. It didn't matter because Disney was as well. He put a massive M4 burst right above his head, then waited, reset the cooldown, and was able to find the shot. Second time, not nearly as viable, because even though he waited to reset the cooldown, his opponent finally connected.
The Giants finally getting it around, and, well,
Look
Games
at
United.
I love this aggression. It's so silly.
Well, it gets punished immediately.
Michael should have been playing backup, but the flashbang completely denied Disney's opportunity to back up the close-range AWP. As a result, you're now down in Orper, and indeed the rest of your map control. Hunter needs to hold.
Hunter really needs to hold as he making his way towards HUD. If he has an idea, he's playing towards that, but Hunter doesn't really need to commit towards anything and just needs to hold. That's the show is, but the timing is perfectly on Yuffie, and now he needs to know where the second player is, and he finds it, but doesn't connect the shot. Only tags him towards 13 HP, 22, again, 13 HP. Let's see how this is done.
Disney knows where the bomb is down, and crucially, in before doesn't know where he is, has no clue he's this close. I don't think Disney ought to have just held side control, but instead there's the rotate through vent. The best possible call from in before in the situation. Disney will figure out it must be at the B site, and both low HP members will meet now.
Well, the T is playing it perfectly. And the B4 is holding it perfectly. He has seconds to work with, and now he's maybe going for the rotation towards A. And that means he could go for the
15.
plant. We'll get the plant.
Going down. Disney, I think, might even think it's towards the B side, depending on how things work out. This could play brilliantly.
he's not going to have very much time remaining now that he's worked out. He's going to opt to even go the long way around, presumably heaven or hut.
Yeah,
The
but
question
look
here
the
on
position of the T. He is playing from outside, and he wants to let Disney check all the angles before he really commits towards a well, plant. But he looks like he want to go for the ninja diffuse, and let's see if he's able to stick it. He is on it, and the missing shots coming in, and he just the nick of time. He's able to find the frag there.
Ooh, and he almost goes down to the bomb. That was very, very smart, though, from him before, because of the limited time left when he found out that his opponent was staying at the B site. The quick rotates are vents and heaven. So if you're playing that on the site, you're vulnerable to one of the two and need to just take an aim fight. Playing out of the site means that especially if a slow rotate comes through, which it did, it's going to take long enough that you have an opportunity to make something interesting happen. Just because of the time being ticked so low. Pistol round does seem to be cleaned up pretty quickly.
Hub. I don't know why Hub would just rush in towards there if a lot of players has been spotted towards Hut, but fair enough. As Hunter, the only one left alive, P2K in hand. If he is able to find one frag, it's perfectly for him, but otherwise this should be another round for the Giants.
Pistol rounds. You don't expect much, but of course you'd like more than this. The Giants having 5 rounds is acceptable. T-side nuke, 6, not bad.
They're getting close to that equal rounds as Gamers United are able to buy back into this. Teeden, the only one who is not able to afford for a rifle. He will go for utility, the Deagle instead. But we have seen him shoot with Deagle, so he should be fine on that. As the Giants are playing very passively. Yeah, I thought so. They're committing to some smokes in towards outside. That means they will go for this setup as Ace has made his way in towards Secret. Does spot a player, misses his shot, and there goes the kills in the way of the T's. But Teeden with the Deagle able to find 2. Gets taken to 9 HP, but is from the back and needs to fall back now. Maybe he even wants to try and grab a gun.
He's got the marshmallow positioning. That could grant him a free pick, but everyone who could have been free is rotated back in, and there's Worston awaiting the flank. All is left. The B positioning, find the spray down. That's the bomb to claim. Worston and in before they're on the site. Worston on the long flank round.
Well, the smoke does a little bit of damage. Worston comes in the back. The bomb planted in front of the windows, and well, Disney has made his way.
With 40 seconds, Worston can afford to just pick up the bomb and leave. And if he clears the site and gets the bomb, I want to see him do that.
Desi could get the perfect timing on hit if Worston is not checking this angle. He needs to check all these close angles, but then he drops and he cannot pick up the bomb. Now he needs to get into this angle, and he does find it in the end. 7-7 as the Giants bring it back. One more round in this half, and well, Gamers United have been forced onto rotation, or at least on a false buy. And well, let's see who will claim this last round. And we'll go to an advantage into this next match. And Sumplex saying, well, that will be me, as I will be buying another sniper.
Hey, if you've got the money, why not flaunt it? Again, looking to claim the half, like you say. Which would be quite good on this CT-sided map. Well past the traditional outside hold, though. Most of G United want to play these close-range battles.
Oh, Sumplex, how did you just flick towards the head of Teeden as he gets one more? As well, Pip goes down to Disney, and it will be 3 versus 2, but no utility on Games United. They need to rely on the headshots instead of playing with the smokes. And now, let's see how it's going to work as Worston just pushes up in towards the angle of Destiny, and then the AK falls down, and he needs to go down himself to pick it up.
Hunter's got a nice flank though. They shouldn't know he's coming mini. If he's able to move quickly, he might even be able to pick off a free kill. And at that point, we're sitting in a favourable position for United. Because that bomb's been left behind. That's what this whole delay is. The bomb was left on the rooftop. But Hunter, he doesn't check the angle. I don't think either player knows the other is there. Now he's heard the footsteps outside, surely.
Knows his footsteps are coming from outside, but this also could just be a main play. And now Somplex will put up a smoke to pull him into setup as Hunter coming out of this place. Has an idea where both players could be playing from. Doesn't really check behind him as he comes out of the smoke, but does check now as he will be found. And now also finds Somplex, who is not on the angle. And Hunter claims the round for Gamers United. 8-7.
Somplex really should have. First off, that's a very awkward place for an auto snipe.
Yep.
Scope, and those are two angles. So I forgive him for not being able to win that fight. But you also maybe shouldn't be in that position once your ally is taking the site. And I really feel, and I don't know my sound up, so I don't know if he could have heard it, but I feel he should have been able to hear the footsteps of the player dropping down the vent.
Exactly. Well, as we look towards how the teams are playing, Hub has 20 kills. The rest of his team has double digits, but not really close towards him. And Ace only having 4. And well,
Ace was quite good last map.
he has been playing very good last map, but this map, Nuke, doesn't really look very promising for him. And he's been playing outside with an AWP, and that's the only time we've really seen him shine. So let's see how he does on the T side. As now United, if they want to keep on this lead, they need to find pistol frags.
Seeing the admin in chat, who get to 11 rounds, they're guaranteed to take second place. They don't even need the win.
Well, let's see how this will be going as Somplex and Pip will get kills as Hunter pushing through, trying to find more as Ace also holding a position. Will get 1, gets 2, gets 3 as well. Ace is on fire right now.
Ace said, "What are you saying about me?" Goes from 4 to 7 kills in a single round, nearly doubling his kill counts. And of course, Hub didn't do badly either. I'd like to highlight Hub as the star player. He has been doing exceptionally, especially on that AWP from Ramp Room. Fortunately, he's now on the attacking side. No more easy picks.
Well, now it comes in to just a straight up rush towards A, and well, then they expect the flank as Ace will be able to take that back as Swag 7. Swag
Mag 7.
Swag 7.
Mag 7. 1. Almost 2 at close range. Every single pick you find, I think 2 kills in that gun pays for itself. As is, the money will be left for another round save from Ghent. They shouldn't be buying much.
But TJ, do you know, fun fact, do you know why people call it the Swag 7?
Because when the game was popular, it was 2013 and the word swag was in.
No, because Swag, a player from, the streamer from Cloud9 who was banned with iBuy Power, used to play a lot with it. That's why. It's not even with the word, because he used it before the word was popular. Got you there, boy.
I've just been educated.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Train kills. CT USP Train is looking for an A site retake. And I don't favour them, especially because the bomb's at B.
I was just about to say, this is not going to work.
Tiden won't even be challenged. They make the deduction.
Oh, Yuffie with
Hold on.
Yes! 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 Yuffie gets it! Oh, let's go!
Sorry.
He gets it in the end with the Zeus. What a gentleman.
Oh my god, they found more. They probably don't have time to defuse the bomb, but it doesn't matter. There's only 2 players remaining. Nearly 1 as Hunter almost goes down to the bomb. 2 players survive over on the Giants. And they'll be able to work back their money, particularly that Zeus.
Yuffie, you're the man. Well,
coupled through to a large inventory, though. He's only got himself a UMP. There's an AWP over on Pip. He needs to make the play from Marshmallow. Or from onto Marshmallow, rather. Because Hub has just snuck through Marshmallow. He's just fooned his way into the CT backlines. They have no clue he's here, and he's going to be able to execute Pip.
Well, it's already the first frag in the way of Games United. He doesn't want to be fragged as well. Hub is in a very good position once again as Watson is trying to get more, but does get straight at this. Destiny gets 2. Even a jumping shot on Hamza is there to finish it off 12-7. As maybe Games United will be closer and closer in taking this map.
He B-hops through connector, out Ivy, into our backlines. Hub, absolutely insane. Hard carrying his team at 25 and 12, and I really, really liked that play. Oh, he's gonna get so much more. There's the Molotov, and there's the spray down. It is brutal.
What a man. As well, Somplex is here to end him, but only getting tagged to 10 HP.
You can't end Hub. You can't end him.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
I should have betted with you because I knew he would get killed, and I would have been richer. $5. Let's go. Well, here we go. Worse than last one left alive. Well, he cannot change anything. 13-7. 3 more rounds for Games United to claim nuke for them. And as you said before, against Giants, they don't really want to win this match. They just need to get to 11 rounds, and then they're in second place and they're good.
Well, it should also be stated they're on the CT side. With a bye, it's not improbable that they do win this game. They have the favourite side.
Well, Games United look very promising, as the Ghent Giants have to do it right now. It comes in on both sides. Hub once again. What a masterful play is that. He goes for the tap. Also find it though.
Right now, Pip's having a lot of trouble holding outside. That's the second bye round in a row. He's been shut down there. They need to change something up. Right now, their entire outside hold is predicated on in befores rotate through. Peek out again, surely. Nicely done.
Well, it's only Hunter and Destiny who want to be alive as UV makes his way towards the fence. Could use this perfectly. There are different angles now
Hunter
in the fence,
knows.
so...
Hunter knows? No, he doesn't. Nice shot down.
Destiny's the only one left alive, though. He could pick up the bomb. Flash will come in, but he needs to check all the angles. Gets Somplex, and now needs to find 3 more to make it worth for his team.
That's the AWP drops, even on a winning round here. Ghent kind of need to pick up that AWP. It's so expensive. Oh, do they get it in time? Oh, they don't. He stalls out. He was right next to where that AWP was dropped, and Worston actually picks up the AK
rip.
instead. Yeah.
Well, sometimes that happens. They will just go for They will just go for the M4s and AKs. Well, Games United go for the same thing for one utility, and it looks like it will go very aggressively into it. And once again, Hub taking the line, but it's first now Teeden to get the first kill. Hub getting a second. Vim wants to get something back in towards outside, and he does. And Hunter goes in towards the backline, looking for any flanks that's coming in, and he does find some Plex, and now it's Pip and INV4 to do it, but it's very, very weird. Hub comes back in, gets executed by Pip. And 3 versus 2 now, but looks like the Giants maybe would like to save.
The Giants again have a very good trading game, as demonstrated here. They understand where your opponents are going to be living based on the vision they've got. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to save them from just a flat-out fragging rush down on the side, which is where everything went wrong.
Well, Pip is able to get 1 more kill with a low HP, but Hunter's there to finish him off. 1 player left alive, and he will save. As, that will be it. Well, the economy...
2 rounds away for Games United of ending Ghent's dreams. Shutting them down now. Again, need to get to 11 rounds in order to secure 2nd place in the playoffs.
will they do it? They have put in towards a force buy. Somplex getting 2, and my go to feed doesn't really shows it, but it must have been insane as Wilson gets 1 more. As it's Ace in very good position to get 1 player hit. He misses a little bit, but gets it in the end.
We're fine. Everything's good. All systems working as expected. Bomb rotate down towards the B site will be planted. Pip heard that. So there's a quick rotate there. Hunter needs to stay alive. He's got a close angle against UV, but he will still go down. It is all on Ace.
But the bomb is planted for Ace. Well, that's the problem. Does the Giants know this? But he will be picked in, and Pimp is able to take him down. That means the Giants will easily make it 14-9. And, well...
My GoTV ignores doors.
Oh, nice. That happens.
I've seen like 4 people just walk through doors.
Oh,
And every time it gets me, I'm like, that's not how it works.
That's the CSGO, hello, question mark. Valve, please fix.
Yeah, Valve, please, Vex. Quick play again threatened by Games United towards the A side. That's granted them so much success previously. Fine, we're looking to storm this out from Ghent. I want to use Molotovs and...
Hub one more time is opening that A bomb site on Somplex, using the smoke perfectly, also getting forward in towards Vans, and even his teammate is there with the bomb, and now they can just take full control on the B bomb site. It doesn't really matter what they do on the A side right now if they get a kill or not. Bomb will be planted, and well, trade for coming in as Hub, also getting another one from Ramp. He's making full wards position, and now a 3 versus 2. It's the Giants.
Hub's aggression has just been so smart. Repeatedly, his aggression has secured them games, especially here, because they now know where the entirety of the Giants roster has to be, just based off timing.
Oh, well, Hunter, very good position, could do this, but the Giants are in a very good position. Hunter knows where they are. He could go for the straight down, and he does, but doesn't see the second one of the smoke disappearing, but it's Hub to do it. And he gets the second, and it's match point. Game is United,
That
and
was so smart though. Once the spray comes through, the instant response, the logical response is just to spray it where you know the outline of the door is through the smoke. If you do that though, you've revealed your position, and you still might not secure the kill. So you wait until the smoke fades, because the Ghent players who are playing aggressive there now know, quote unquote, that there's nobody there because they would have sprayed back, and at that point he should get a free 2 game.
trade frags already coming in on both sides, but again, Hub with this aggression coming in towards outside, smoking stuff up, throwing utility, not really caring anything in the world, and he will be shut down as Hunter and Pip will go for trade frags on both sides. As it's 2 versus 3, Hunter is 4 HP. Desmi will be taking down as it's 2 versus 2 now. Very winnable for the Giants right here.
I think they have an inkling of Ace's positioning. Indeed, that will be first challenged. Ace, though, shuts down Sunflex. And it's all on Pip, the player who's struggled at many points in this game, had a resurgence in the second half. Now 22 kills, and he's got to earn his team the victory. Got vision on 1. 11 of vision on the bomb.
Oh, he's making his way, and oh, that's Ace with the team kill. And what's happening? But he picks it back and makes it 16-9.
What happens if Ace loses that round after the TK?
That was a little bit weird, but I don't know what just happened there.
Fantastic game, though, from Games United.
Yeah, it will be a 1-1. I don't know how the score is going right now, but it will be counted up. And if you want to know more, you can join our Discord on City League. It's all down into the description of Twitch. Or
you can go to cityleague.gg because there are good games. So that's why it's .gg. And you can visit their website at cityleague.gg. It's a URL, cityleague.gg.
Yeah, okay.
YouTube.com. Do we have YouTube.com?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Twitch.tv/cityleague.
Twitch.tv. Make sure to follow, and make sure to follow us both on Twitter because we're amazing casters. Come on,
Don't
You-
follow me on Twitter.
why not?
You don't want to see what I post on Twitter.
I've seen what you
Videos
post on
of me
Twitter.
yelling about City League.
That's what you want to see. That's the best thing you want to see. Well, TJ, I have one more question, just to finish this off. Overall, both teams won a map. Was this
Right.
really map dependent on how both teams played, or was this just Gamers United getting into a different mentality playing on Nuke?
I would say that Mirage game was much better
Mirage,
for
Overpass.
for Ghent Giants.
Overpass.
You're right, Overpass. That Overpass game was much better for Ghent Giants. But more importantly, I really do feel like Games United stepped up when they went to Nuke. I don't know if that was a mental reset or maybe they're just more comfortable on the map, but it definitely looked better and it definitely looked like a more aggressive side that was consistently being rewarded for that aggression. I would rate their team very highly, but I've just seen their complete team name includes esports, spelt with a capital S and lowercase e, and therefore
They
they're
get
like
minus 10
an
points.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
8
I-
out of 10 City League.GG's out of 10 City League GG's.
Exactly. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's the same thing. And well, I will say GG to both teams, and they've played
Would you
very well.
say City League.GG to both teams?
You see what he's doing, right? He's getting paid more by how many times he says City League. That's just how this works. I'm like, I'll say it like 5 times or something. It's fine. And then he says it like 20 times, so he just gets way more money. But never mind. We're not getting paid. We're getting paid in, I don't know, bottle caps or something. But I have no idea. But, ladies and gentlemen, my name was Blaze, and my, well, most beautiful voiced co-caster TG was here as well. It was a beautiful cast with you. And do you want to say anything
fun.
to the viewers?
Oh, City League.GG!
Well, there we go. cityleague.gg. Make sure to follow us on anything on social media as well, on Twitter and Facebook. Also follow us on Twitch. And then we will be back with more games and more, well, City League madness.
City League!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Goodbye.